Moderation makes everyone feel safe.
Nice. Welcome to live chat. Look at that.
We're going.
Let's do
Maybe
some...
someone will show up at some point.
Oh, that'd be good fun.
Right, we need to figure this out as well. That changes a bit. That's very annoying.
This is excellent technical work here, folks.
We swear we'll get the game to you soon.
Two clowns live streaming.
Hell yeah.
On a channel. Let's
try and get this work.
That out first.
Add.
Video capture device. Okay.
Existing.
Oh. It worked.
There we go.
Good.
Fine.
Shrink it down.
Now make it smaller.
We'll go bottom left.
Sure, we need to at some point. There we go. Cool. Right.
All right. How does this? Oh, let's share the stream.
Oh yeah, do that.
Copy link. You're getting the notifications for me.
Oh, I can do this. I can see it in here. Well, someone will message when they arrive.
Yeah. Well, hello everyone. That was some introduction happening there for you all to see. I'm Dave. He's Harvey. We're in the same room today. How very exciting. Yeah, this week we're doing something a bit new and different for you. Ahoy, the Zenith. Thank you very much for joining us. Our first person in chat. That's exciting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Harvey and I were going to be together this weekend, and so we thought we could do something a bit different, a bit special, and do our first live stream. So we're going to be live streaming a battle report for you. The UK Games Expo one-page rules official tournament pack was released today, and so we're going to be picking one of the missions there. And yeah, we'll do a battle report. Buongiorno. Thank you very much, Adam, for speaking Italian in the room. You're allowed to be in the same room. Should probably be illegal.
Oh, Fitz is here as well.
Yay, Fitz. Welcome, buddy. It's really good to have everyone here. Thank you very much for joining, guys.
Okay, we figured it out. We're good.
Yeah, so we're going to be doing a TTS stream, just a battle report for you, which also could be really good. In fact, there's someone in the UK Discord I should probably ping. Good little demo for how we do our battle reports. For those of you who are watching this later, I don't know if I've actually managed to do the right button to make sure that this does save as a video later.
We might want to think it anyway, right?
Do you want to click start recording? Just to make sure.
I think YouTube does it automatically. Fitz, tell us. Explain it to us.
Fitz does. All I've done is used OBS to get this running, so I don't know if it auto saves, but if it does or doesn't, please let me know. If not, I need to click start recording. But yeah, so you all get to witness unfiltered, complete nonsense now.
Slightly filtered.
It's slightly filtered.
Yeah.
We're drinking water like very good boys.
Yeah, that's a shock to everyone here, I think.
So yeah, we hope you all enjoy. So at the moment we're just setting up our armies. We're using all of the plugins for it auto saves. Thank you, Fitz. Appreciate and love you.
Oh, that's not what I want.
Yeah, we're using all the plugins that you can find on the OPR Discord for using Tabletop Simulator to play one-page rules. It is also how Harvey and I pretty much learned to play OPR together.
Yeah.
Just playing it on TTS before our first event. It's really good.
Dragging me into this hellscape.
When I brought you into my lair, what was the pitch I gave you?
What was the pitch you gave me? It was like Warhammer, but I didn't read the rules. It's just right up my street.
Yeah. Just immediately plug in and play.
Yeah.
And yeah, here we are over a year later, and it's gone pretty well.
Still doing it.
Still doing it. So we're going to be, as I said, we'll playtest one of the missions from the UK Games Expo pack, which was Hellscape.
Yeah. Do we need to maybe roll for that, or are you going to just pick one?
I was going to let chat choose, actually.
Oh. What, does chat need to have a look at the things?
Does chat need to have a look? I don't know if the pack's been published, but...
I mean, do you want to give them a readout then?
Yeah. We could.
I'll get your shit set up as well.
Do you want to actually get it up on screen?
That is a way clever way of doing that. Yeah, give me 2 seconds.
Okay, we'll get the pack up on screen, and then chat can choose what mission we're going to play.
Look at this beautiful work I've done here. God, I'm
Look at
so
that.
impressed by me. UKGE, U2. I'm sure there's not one of those saved already.
Why 2? Why have you gone straight to 2?
I don't know what you're talking about. Right, what do you need? You need orcs.
Yeah, but,
Do you want to get the pack up first? Yeah, okay.
yeah, let's
do
get the
that.
pack up. Now, I'll just do some finagling. Harvey, talk to the people.
Talk to the people. How is everyone today? How is everyone?
That's a good
How
place to
are
start.
everyone?
How are you lovely people watching us? I mean, we've already got...
Not that I can see the chat because Dave's covered it up, so
we can give a
we're professionals.
pop-out chat. There we go.
Hey. How is everyone? What's everyone been up to? Is it? I guess it's just a bank holiday in England weekend. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to us.
Gearing up for the bank holiday will be most people if they haven't travelled already.
And I've been sitting in the sun all day with Dave's wife, which has been nice. We're working hard, sorry. Sitting in the sun. Sitting in the sun. We got her painting some minis as well, which is unheard of. So
yeah, my wife painted for the first time, despite the fact that 3 years ago for Christmas I bought her own mini to represent her character in D&D. I think we got it sprayed. She painted its boots brown, and that's
good
it.
Start, yeah. We painted some brown boots today as well. That's good.
What are we going to be looking for here? Window capture. Window capture. Select a window. There we go. Ah, it's working. Okay. And the things that we can just trim. Look at this. I've even got it in shot. Alright, chaps. So.
Here we go. Gaming on Monday. Adam to stream the game on Monday.
Ooh,
that's
big.
happening, right? Surely.
Big.
Yeah.
Love to see it. So the tournament pack is hopefully on the screen now for everyone to see. So it's going to be 1,500 points using Grimdark Future or Age of Fantasy. You can use official lists and creator lists, which is going to bring some spice into it, I think.
Yeah.
Then there's... Otherwise, this pack is... I've only really glanced through this draft, or this version, sorry. Yeah. But it looks like it does just kind of mirror the...
It's just a 4x4 version of the other one, yeah. So...
My GoPro doesn't have webcam support. It's such a sad time.
You can use your mobile phone, Adam. Just record the game for us, set up a YouTube channel, start releasing content every week. Just do that.
That's what we want.
That's simple.
Or stream it in Discord. Just get a webcam and do that.
Discord stream. Just get a laptop.
Yeah, that's all you need. Right, so we've got the... we will be doing a video on this probably next week. Just doing a review of all the missions.
Yeah, when we get time, yeah.
We need to figure out the time for that. But it's going to be 5 rounds, 1,500 points, 90 minutes per round. And custom lists. Official and creator lists fits, no community lists.
Yeah, so if anyone knows an official creator who's accepting bribes ahead of UKGE, let me know. Okay, I've got some interesting ghosty undead ideas I'd like to share with them.
Yeah, players may use official lists and creator lists that are balanced and have no custom rules. So
it's stuff like Dragon Trapper's Lodge and the likes.
That's one-page rules. What am I looking for? Army Forge. Has that actually... Oh,
yeah,
it doesn't look great for everybody. Let's just...
I'm revealing my sick tech.
Whoop. So... it's if you go here, it's everything in the creators tab, rather than these community books. No bueno, creators, muy bueno.
Yep. And it's mixed format as well, so you
mixed format.
Yeah. Unfortunately, if a list's available in both formats, then you have to pick the GDF version. So
yeah,
I think
demons,
poor demons, are basically right. They're just getting shafted. No ally lists as well. That's always good to see.
Yeah, no allies. Otherwise, just be seeing what we could do to break it.
Yeah,
yeah, you're right, Fitz. If it was community lists, it would open the door for some bonkers stuff. There was one.
Fitz about to link a custom list that he's made. Is that what's about to happen here?
He's gonna. I hope links his own list. That would be even more fun. Did you get to look at the Trench Crusade lists he did?
No.
They're good fun. I enjoyed that video. Yeah, so no mixing. Otherwise, the Jesters would be coming out. I would be bringing the Jesters.
We got some Seer planes in there.
Yeah. And then we've got these 4 missions. So the 4 missions, hybrid line of sight. Oh, one thing I don't know if it says in here, but we have had confirmed by the organisers, is it's all on 4x4 tables again.
Yep.
UKGE just not being ready to bring out the 6x4s. Oh yeah, that's it. These are on 4x4s. So the Storm, this is 3 objectives in the middle of the board. Oh, that's another point. All of the missions are pre-deployed, except for round 1. Sorry, round 1 is base OPR. Everything else is pre-deployed objectives. At the end of each round, you control it. It stays under control, basic stuff, and it's the end of the game.
It's base OPR with 3 objectives, and you get 1 VP for each objective you have at the end of the game, plus 1 extra if you seize more objectives in the last round.
Yeah, which
now,
is...
I don't know if you've had clarification on what seized means, but I presume it means captured from your opponents. Or captured from neutral.
Seized will be just captured from opponent or neutral. Yeah. If you did not control it and then you controlled it, that is seized.
Yeah, and then this one, they all have these kind of like optional rules. I mean, if you've seen the competitive pack already, then these should be familiar to you. But this one's basically like you roll 2 dice to start every round and you get some random effects that affects casters.
Yeah.
Now, I'm running a 4 caster list, just to be absolutely clear. So there might be some bias here for people wanting this one.
Yeah. So, boo, no votey there, everyone.
Vote for that one.
Second one is Moonfight. So this is, I kind of like, we haven't play tested this at all, but I look at that and I think that's kind of a cool deployment style. So I'm interested to see how that comes out. This is progressive scoring. So 1 for each one you control, plus 1 for controlling more. So this can really snowball an early aggressive seize of objectives.
Oh, wow, yeah, I didn't notice that on first read.
Most progressive scoring will have some sort of catch-up mechanic, and this one does not. So those early dice, at least twice per game.
Adam, it's me casting. I'll be casting what 8 times? 8 times a turn.
Sounds pretty good.
I'm ready to go.
I can't remember if the list I'm bringing today. I think I didn't bring any casters because I'm just fed up. And then the special rule for this one is you have to choose to either move slowly, or you get fast, but you have to move in a straight line until you hit an obstacle. And if you end in terrain and you weren't... Oh, I'd missed that rider. And it wasn't charging. It must take a dangerous terrain test. Or within 1 inch of any... Oh!
Yeah.
In terrain, or within 1 inch of any units that wasn't charging. Okay.
Which is kind of weird because it means you can charge a unit and end up like next to another unit. And that forces the check, even if you're not actually doing it.
Yeah. Hi, Mikos. Welcome. Thank you.
Hey, Mikos.
You're here for him. I know that. I recognise you. World of Warcraft player.
Yeah.
So this one, it's progressive with crazy movement rules and some cool objective placement. This one, Precious Cargo. This is carry and bring home, right?
Yeah.
5 objectives. At the end of the game, you get 1 VP for each marker you control, plus 1 VP. Oh, wait, no, this isn't that one.
Yeah, it is the carry one. It's the one that moves things around. So if you take an objective, it gets picked up by the unit that captured it, or one of the units, I guess. And you get 1 VP for each one you control at the end of each round. At the end of the game, sorry. And you get 1 VP for each table quarter in which you have more non-shaken units than your opponent.
Yeah. So you have to get onto them, pick them up, and deny your opponent from picking them up. Special rules are that if you're carrying... Oh, not even carrying. If you're within 3 inches of an objective, you get cover. It's interesting. It says then it counts as being carried by the unit. I presume this should be a model carries it, because otherwise, if the unit is the objective, that unit is a huge amount of cover. Because if a unit's within 3 inches of it, and you have 2 units, one's the objective carrier, and one is just within 3 inches of it, you're getting so much possible cover.
Yeah, I mean, carried by the unit doesn't actually have a definition, does it?
No. That's why I think it should be.
I mean, yeah, it's just a fuck off a normal shield, I guess. Then.
Yeah. You get... Oh, it's not quite slow. Heavy. It's called Heavy, I think, in the in the Fantasy Quest rules, which is that one, which I really like. Did you?
I told you, yeah.
And whenever a unit carrying an objective marker is destroyed, there's a chance it just disappears. This is interesting.
We love 1 dice mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, give me more of those. Never play this game with Adam. There'll be no objectives at the end of the game.
Absolutely.
I guess it's.
Well, I suppose that's why you've got the 4 table quarters thing, in case you just go absolutely hell for leather at each other.
Yeah, that's true.
And drop them all off the table.
All the objectives get destroyed. Adam loses by 4 square points.
Oh, 6-inch deployment zones. R.I.P. dwarves. Yeah. That sucks. Sorry, dwarf players. and
Yeah,
halfling
picking
players.
objectives is a major issue for list building. There's a couple of game modes in here. So like the two of these are progressive scoring. Obviously, that favors kind of like scout and stuff. And yeah, picking up objectives is kind of insane. Like some lists literally cannot cope with that, right? And because it's a 6-inch deployment, you have to get onto the objectives. Was it 6, and then they're 12, then they're 18 inches away from you.
That's then going to be 18 inches there. So your first one is 6 inches away, and then 18 inches.
Yeah. So to get within an objective, you need to be within 3 inches of that. So you need to be able to move 15 inches up the board, which means if your army has no fast, your opponent could pick up all the objectives in the middle of the board and just start running with them.
Yeah.
Or scout or whatever like that. So yeah, that's a big one for list building. It's a pretty nasty game mode.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're playing like a fantasy list that doesn't have a lot of like ambush or range or whatever, then it's going to be a pretty bleak game because it's really hard to wipe out a unit.
Yeah.
It's really, really hard, especially if they're playing Ghost of the Undead.
Especially if they're playing Ghost of the Undead. Like this whole pack, I look at and I'm like, oh crap. Like you are my worst opponent.
That's the worst game for Ghost of the Undead. They don't have any scout on the list, which is a shame. But
yeah, but at the same time, yeah, we'll talk about it when we do a video. That video will probably be us going, Ghost of the Undead. Ghost of the Undead on a 4x4, pretty good, we think. The fourth one then is Under Fire. So you have 4 objective markers set up like this. It's kind of another funky one. I'm looking forward to that for being funky. Progressive scoring. I don't think there's any other difference. Becomes neutral, stays in control. No, yeah.
Just every so often a bombardment gets launched. Start of
and
every
then
round.
start of each round. Roll 1 die, and then this happens.
Yeah.
Pick 1 random unit from each army, and it takes hits. And we need to find out as well, is that D3, is that both units take the same D3, or for a unit you roll a D3? Because that could suck. I hope it's the first half.
I think you roll a D3 first, right? Pick 1 random unit from each army, which take D3 hits they would do. I'd read that as you roll 1 D3.
Yeah, I'd agree.
I mean, it
that
sucks either way. Because it's random units, and also like on a 5 or 6 it just doesn't even happen. It's like
yeah. This could just be a nothing mission. I hadn't realised it was a 5 or 6. I thought it was a 1, a 2 to a 5, or a 6.
Yeah, the only thing that's special is it's progressive and the weird deployment.
It's really interesting actually, because if that's a 12-inch range there, these, nearly you can get into fights over these 2 central objectives. Round 1.
Oh yeah, so there's also you get 1 VP for each time you destroy an enemy unit that's on top of one of the markers.
Ah, okay.
That's the other thing as well. Yeah,
Was
so
within 3.
Yeah, so it's progressive scoring and expected.
How many people are going to bait themselves into a mistake with Scout
and put themselves on the objectives and then die?
I'm probably going to be one of those people.
Someone will definitely do that. Being on the objectives in general is a bad idea in OPR. So like, yeah, I mean, if people are going to make that mistake, they're going to make it a lot.
Cool. So those are the 4 missions, very roughly gone over. Let's give chat a couple of minutes. Everyone who's in chat, hello, thank you, welcome for joining us. Let us know which one you want to play.
We'll just go with whatever's been spammed in the chat most. I'm not even on camera. I've been leaning all the way over here.
Oh no!
I'm too relaxed.
Look at that. His lean is
I
too
just
much.
know I've already won this game. So, in fact, get me a glass of wine.
Go get you.
Let's get some wine on the go.
Have you? We'll tell you what. Do you want to go and cork the wine?
Yeah, maybe we'll do. Yeah.
And I'll set up my army.
YouTube, you saw nothing. Okay. If this video gets not recommended because we've said the word wine, there's going to be
just because I'm going to whine.
You are whining about Ghost of the Undead.
I'm going to whine about Ghost of the Undead.
I'm going to red wine about Ghost of the Undead.
I'm going to whine every time a spell goes off.
Where is it?
Hopefully on the wine rack.
Okay.
Would you boil the kettle as well, please?
Yeah.
We're pure professionals here, folks. We've got a vote for number 4. Don't worry, we can see you, says Adam. I'm feeling the 4 corners one. I think that was mission 4, Adam. Alright, so who am I playing today? I'm playing the Orcs. Da Orcs. Of course, that is a reference to the 40k one and not the OPR one. But who doesn't love a bit of Crumbin? Anyway, I need to actually go and read up on some of the lore behind the Orcs in OPR. Does anyone know? Boil the Kettle 4. Thanks, Mikos. I think that's all the votes for number 4. Boil the Kettle is to make my wife a hot chocolate. So we are we're being good companionable people at the same time as hiding in the dungeon here of my office and playing OPR. For Jake, welcome to chat. Thank you very much. We have all the votes for mission 4.
Which was that one? Oh, the progressive destroying people thing.
Yeah, the last one we spoke about.
Alright, let's do that then.
Lovely.
So Mikos, get Zach in here.
Oh.
Get a little dweeb in here.
New lore button just added to Army Forge. Expand the full lore. There's now a link to view the full lore on the web page.
Nice.
That's interesting. That'll be good.
Has he dropped any lore alongside it? Like halfling lore or anything like that?
Yeah. Orcs.
Yeah.
Orcs are coming out.
Yeah.
So here's a halfling story.
Here's the halfling lore. I just
That would
need
be
to know about the iron pigs, that's all. You know? Why do they make iron pigs? Also, true fans will know this isn't the first time me and Dave have live streamed together.
Oh yeah. I don't think
there's any way of anyone ever finding that content ever again. But a very long time ago, me and Dave were participating in an Irish League of Legends.
Thank you.
What would you call it? League of Legends of League of Legends.
Tournament.
Was it a tournament?
Was it a tournament or a league?
I feel like it was a
competitive, low level.
Yeah, and
like...
we won the first one.
Oh yeah, well, okay, I say low level. We were the Irish national champions.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
2 years.
I was the best Irish mid laner. Come at me.
I was the best Irish jungler. NASA's jungle. I miss that.
We shoutcasted a game from my grotty uni room.
In Sheffield.
Yeah.
And we were in the basement.
Classic League. Thank you. That's true. It's classic League.
Oh yeah,
everyone knows about League.
Everyone knows a League. We were in the basement, and there was a window up top, and then our mates, who we'd kicked out, to be like, leave us alone, we're shoutcasting, and they were up in the window, like, looming down on us. It would help if I had my list, so let's get that up. I don't know if that's... For anyone who wants a quick peek, in fact, no, we'll go over the lists in a bit.
Do you tell them?
Competitive tabletop, PC Gamer's competitive tabletop
you
game.
should drop us in the promote ourselves thing on the UK one as well.
Go ahead and do it.
Get the UK lads in here. Should make Adam a moderator, then we can barcode design. What do you think?
How do I do that?
I like that idea. This man's got power in other channels, and if we give him power in ours, then...
Add as moderator.
Oh, there we go. Oh, standard or managing? No, we don't want him to be managing anything. He's an extremely unreliable man.
Has that worked?
I have literally no idea how this works. He's got to scroll down. It's because the window's too small?
We're professionals, chat.
There we go.
Add as moderator, standard moderator. Adam,
okay, Adam, now that you're a moderator, could you go into the Discord and post the link for us, please?
There we go. Let's do that one.
Well, what's fits is now a standard moderator.
Yeah. I feel like that's me asking, hey Fitz, will you also please moderate? Adam, you're told.
We only want friends in high places, very interested in people who are closely related to OPR. Okay, so don't come at us otherwise.
Yeah, I've literally picked. Okay. Oh, I'm not biased. Ooh,
no bias.
My Army Forge is looking slightly different this evening.
Oh my god, is that a lore button? I'm so deep in the lore right now.
Right, so what do we need? We need models here. Yeah, to actually be helpful for those of you who aren't here just to listen to us ramble and are watching this in the future. Ooh. Hello, this is using Tabletop Simulator. This is a particular workshop mod on Tabletop Simulator called Ulthuan. No, this one isn't Ulthuan. This is ForceOrg, which lets you load all the Games Workshop models. We need to get something like this for OPR minis, because there are some awesome OPR minis that I really would love to play with.
Yeah.
But
Adam, get the OPR minis on TTS for us right now, please.
Yeah, come on. So my army is 5 of the new Berserkers. I have no idea what I can use for these, because I'm also not familiar with
we actually have a master of orcs in the chat
right
now.
We
do. Fitz, which model should he use for Berserkers?
Oh my goodness.
The man here who loves orcs more than he loves anything else. Hey, 20 gobos. Get that shit in the chat.
Nice.
Is that the thing you sent me a picture of before?
Mikos, you're in the Don't Think Just Charge.
He's in
right?
Don't Think Just Charge Discord, yeah.
Right, I'm going to need 5 infiltrators, 5 jump back orcs, 6 specialists.
You actually posted it.
Here we go. Jump pack orcs.
Thank you, Adam.
So jump pack orcs. I need some to be some sneaky gits.
That's orc commandos right there, real. There we are.
Ah, here we are.
I know about those.
I have that one. Fitz is finding the best
All
one for Berserkers.
All bikers. I don't think he's listening to the request.
Orc leader, I need 2.
Yeah, is that that's I think you posted that on your Discord earlier, didn't you, Fitz? When the new lists came out, you were like, the good thing is the all bikers list still works. Right? is that coming out soon? Or have I missed a video of that?
I've absolutely no idea. There's so many orc minis. Let's use this guy. He's got a squig on him. He can be my hero for those 2 units. I need another one of those. I need a truck. Look at the truck options. Oh, you look cool. Focus, Dave. We need to get into a stream here.
Yeah.
This can be my truck.
Okay.
And then I need a melee walker. And then is that my army? What have we got?
This is the most Dave nonsense I've ever seen.
1 unit
How
of
many activations
infiltrators.
you got?
7.
7, and one of them is a jump hack orcs 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got furious, bro. I need some burner boys. That's what they're called. Looter. Can you see anyone who's got flamers?
You can actually. You can't search this one. You can always search them, but. What about this guy over here?
Oh, here we go. Here, down here. Look at him.
He's got a rocket launcher though, and you want flamethrower.
Look at that guy. I'm just getting distracted. Commando, your commandos. Burner boy. There we go.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's right. So we have 2 units of them. The heroes are attached.
Yeah, they do pretty good.
Them and there.
I have to wait for trikes.
Yeah. Oh, Adam, thank you very much. Adam, best mod already. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Adam, if you keep going this way, we'll promote you to what was the other type of mod? General mod and
Standard mod.
You can be upper middle management mod if you want. We'll open up a whole structure.
Right, and then we need something for berserkers, so I might just use boys. I swear as well, my brain is hardwired to see the word psi or psychic on a buff and just think, oh, this is resistance against spells. It did not. Beast
Yeah, I
Snagger
think
Boy.
that's what it was going to be, but yeah, it's not.
Beast Snagger Boy, this can be the mini.
What do you think of the new orc list, Fitz? And anyone else as well? Has everyone built any lists with it? Anything interesting? I feel like it's just like a lot of weapon options throughout the whole thing. Every unit has got the same like claw mace thing or whatever. Beast Snaggers. You just clicked off.
I think I might have used Beast Snaggers.
Yeah. Paste your paste, and then we'll see what we got.
We will. And then I need.
Click the
Please work. Hey, first time. Most importantly, let's get chat back up. Snagger. Did I bring?
I'm currently in loser tier mod. Post rescinded. Look at him trying to use his fancy formatting. Your formatting won't work in here, Adam. You've lost all your power. No small text, no fancy text, no nothing.
Right, we have a truck.
I want to see some old school emojis. Some colon D's, colon
leader,
colon close brackets, colon S's.
Specialists.
Do I think actually YouTube does do emojis, doesn't it?
I have no idea.
2 armies to pay for the weekend. God damn. Oh. We have hot gobbo picks as well.
Hot gobbo.
There we go. This is getting lewd. Oh my god, I love them. Oh yes.
Oh, hold on. Let's get these on stream. So, for those of you watching, we have got.
Oh my god, the little bear goblin.
A little bit of a goblin pick.
I love the war paint thing going on.
Window capture.
Hot goblin picks. Come to Don't Think Just Charge streams to see hot goblin picks. One every week. Oh,
look at
the
this.
hottest goblin pick. Can we leave them up in the corner of the screen the whole time?
Yeah.
So little hot goblin picks.
Like what wonderful work, Mikos.
Can we zoom in on the bear goblin? There he is.
There he is.
Bring him in. Get him in the corner. Just drinking your wine.
That is excellent work.
Get him next to us. Get him put here next to your head. There. Need to save it. Oh yeah, because you're gonna click off Discord at some point, and then we're gonna. Oh no, that's not what we want. We want to crop it more. Just save this picture and load it in.
Right. Professional stream.
Yeah, whack that in your downloads folder. Can you just drag and drop it? Does that work? Oh my god. Alf Beelding van WhatsApp.
Right. So we're only closing the goblins for a minute,
Oh,
guys.
no.
Oh!
Undo it.
Will that work?
Yeah,
Work. Oh, I'm a...
Can you just drag and drop it? Yeah. Like from the folder. Yeah.
This is testing.
Hey.
Oh my
right.
goodness. How do I...
This is a good use of our time. Anyone here who's watched some OPR, I'm really sorry. This is now a goblin posting stream. Crop our little goblin buddy.
I
Hell yeah.
love
Yes. Yes.
so much time
Yeah.
put into this. As we said, unfiltered.
Look at him. Yeah, a little bit bigger, I reckon. Yeah. Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
Right. If anyone else has got any hot goblin pics, we'll line them up across the bottom of the screen.
Oh, this is ridiculous. As everyone can tell, we
Yeah.
are very serious streamers.
Formatting is my core identity trait. It does come off that way, Adam. You're very skilled with it, to be fair. And you use it well. It's kind of impressive, actually. I feel like a bit of a noob, like floundering whenever I'm talking to Adam on Discord. Don't zoom in too much. Yeah, the goblins feel extremely limited. A bit disappointing, to be honest, because I was so excited when you said he was splitting them out, because I was like, oh, it's going to get wacky in here. And then it's like, oh, the wackiness is limited to giving things Furious, giving things +1 AP, and giving things +1 to hit and range. I was kind of like, oh. And like a lot of their units are just like units that the orcs had. Like their own versions of the orc ones that aren't that different. So I'm hoping that when he does the line, maybe it'll get a bit more spicy, because I mean, like, obviously we've got our own opinions on like Elven Jest and stuff, but it does suck when you see a list that's so like empty. I don't know, like the tanks and what's the other thing? They've got like goblin tanks and goblin walkers.
Yeah, the walkers are cool.
Yeah, the only thing interesting about them is that they have like units that don't have normal stuff. Like they have like 3 defense and 5 quality. You don't really see that quite often in OPR.
Depending on how quickly this game goes, we might be able to do a goblin review as well.
When a goblin review is not a long one, is it?
Right. So
We're doing it. We're playing the game.
I'm going to leave you to set up the board and talk to chat for a minute, and I will be right back, chat. Please keep on engaging Harvey's tiny pea brain mind. Don't zoom in so much.
He's talking about our webcam.
Yeah, they do need more weird stuff. I agree with that, Fitz.
Yeah.
I put a comment in.
Levels might be a bit low. I got Warframe on 4%. You're playing Warframe at the same time. Excuse me. Huh? That's not another problem.
I think... Oh no, my mic's at max, I'm afraid.
They're maxed out.
We are a little bit maxed on this.
Dave's mic is a little bit poop though. It's the back. This turns out, doesn't it, on the back? Hello?
Ooh, hello. You'll have to tell us if anything's happened
I've turned the knob slightly. Someone tell me if that was up or down.
Have a look. I think any of those are kind of the ones that Oh, not that one, obviously.
Yeah.
But
I mean, these look like, would we play on that one? Let's try that one.
that one will be good. You set up. Yeah, it's mission 4. I think it's still open there. I'll be right back.
Okay, go on then. Hi guys, it's just you and me now. The stream's about to get crazy. He wants me to put some mad shit on it. Send me goblin picks right now. This is quite a heavy... I mean, it's a lot of line of sight blocking on this map, but maybe that's fine. It just feels very clumped up. Depends what we're doing with these things, right? Cover, difficult terrain maybe. Difficult terrain. Maybe a bit of blocking. I think it's probably fine. Though actually maybe the objective's going to land in the wrong place in this. What was it? It was like twiddling knobs is going to get kicked off YouTube video. Turn it up, I'm surrounded by machinery. None of you said whether it went up or down when I twiddled the knob. Should I twiddle it all the way and then we'll see how bad it gets? Like, there is no end to the knob twiddling. It just lets you spin it as much as you want. That's nice. We could try boosting it. I'm just a bit worried it's going to become to poop. Is that under filters? Add filter. Gain. At risk of blowing everyone's ears off. How many more dBs do we want? Can I see it live? 3 dBs. That sounds like a lot. Is that any better? Turn it to 11. 11 decibels of extra power. Yes. I tend to be quieter than Dave though, so the second he comes back, he's gonna blow your ears off. I don't think this is gonna work for the game mode we want to play. Was it? It was 4, right? And 4. I don't know, maybe this does work. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. Right, I need to load some objectives. Hodge. There they are, the boys. So I'm doing that. Maybe I'll put the grid on for this. That's better. Okay, cool. Right, hopefully that's good for everyone. If not, Adam, you're going to have to mute Warframe and just listen to our dulcet tones instead. Which would be a blessing for you, I think. It's going really well.
How well is it going?
We're still live.
Yeah. Let me sit down.
We've not been removed from YouTube.
That we know about.
That we know about. Right, 12 inch from the board. I was going to use the grid, but it's got too confusing.
Twiddling knobs is going to get you kicked off YouTube immediately. To be fair, it actually could be. Chat, you're not allowed to see my super secret tech as to. There we go. Sorry for the
look away, chat.
The damage, but chat can't see. We've raised the microphone up using highly technical piece of kit.
Yes, never before seen on a YouTube stream before. It's a Harry Potter Funko Pop.
Oh, whoa! I was going to say, wait till the end of the
secrets, the
stream.
secrets.
Viewers around at the end of the stream can see it.
Okay, I mean that's probably good enough there. I think I've done a good job there. It doesn't need to be exactsies. You bet on the day though, I'll be anal as fuck about it.
Yeah.
Like, actually that's 0.2 of an inch off. Can we get the judges to just check the validity of this man's tape measure? I want to compare it against some sort of like global standard.
Oh, where was it? I was watching a Warhammer stream.
Yeah.
And they had an American guy come over and play Warhammer with them. And the British guys were watching had their Games Workshop red tape measures, these ones here. I'm just enjoying using those. And the American guy, this guy called John, came out with his industrial workman monster-sized tape measure, and it only had inches on it, no centimeters and millimeters.
Oh yeah, true gamer.
Absolutely. Oh,
yeah, that's the thing you will see on this. There'll be a lot of TTS moments which we normally cut out of our videos. But I think actually the Jackals one had a pretty long TTS moment section.
The snipers.
The snipers. Oh, these are individuals. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Just gonna make some.
Whoa, I spent
honestly
quite a long time.
So long. It's insane how long you spent.
I spent so long building this map.
It's beautiful. I'm so proud of you. Okay,
I
think that's fine. Right, we don't have the deployment zones for this game mode. So
what's a centimeter? Oh, yeah, fits. It's what European people use.
Yeah, damn Europeans, like us Brits.
No, we left. We voted to get out of that.
We've officially detached. We've departed.
Yeah.
We've made the channel 4 times bigger, and we're officially our own island state now.
Let's not get political.
Right. So, what are we doing now then?
Loading in the models.
Yes,
would be a good help.
That's a good idea. I called it GU. That's why.
Didn't we call it the UKGE?
Just
bottom right.
Ignore all this, guys. You see nothing. Oh my god! I should have.
Oh my goodness! 1,500 points on 4x4s.
So this is my army. It takes up the whole board. I look forward to seeing what your army looks like. Oh.
Hit escape, delete the Google thing, and then try again.
Okay.
You need to
Goodbye, Google.
I'm gonna get thumped.
Nah, it's gonna be an easy game.
How big is that in Big Macs? There are 2 of those industrial tapes in my shop that do not measure the same. Fun fact.
Oh.
All Bald Eagle units, all Freedom units.
Damn.
I love the way as well that you now know that they don't measure the same, because something must have happened, and I feel really bad for whoever the trainee was who came in one day and was going, hey, for some reason none of my installations measure up with the bosses, and I feel like I'm really bad at my job. And I was like, trainee, you can't use a tape measure, and then they break them out and go, the trainee was right. It's not his fault.
Right, which one of these are you? This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, do we have dice on here? We got a dice.
We have to load them in.
There's a dice one over here, right?
Do not use that dice. Those dice are really cool because they give off pretty effects when you roll them. But when you roll 20 of them, it crashes. Well, it doesn't crash, but it lags TTS.
You saved a dice, or we're looking at dice?
No, sorry, components.
Oh, okay. Dice.
Plastic.
Plastic dice? Okay. We just need
we need one.
just the one.
Okay.
Do we want rounded dice or square dice?
Squared.
Okay, square dice.
Jake, that is 100% what happened. Called it. I love it. Yeah.
Right, okay, so we don't roll for objectives. Let me just get the little note up. We're just rolling for sides of deployment, right?
Yeah.
So, Photo Mars showing the mission thing. I've done that. Absolutely nailed it. This is progressive scoring, isn't it? Yeah. Roll off, pick A or B. Oh, the opponent taking the opposite. Okay, are we doing... Which way are we doing A and B, then? This way and that way?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So A and B down here.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, so... Me first.
Harvey, rolling first.
Okay, here we go.
Also, chat, let us know your hot takes. Round edge dice or square edge dice? Because I'm a square edged fan. Dave's going to be... I was going to ask what colour I should be, but it's obvious what colour I should be. Let's go! First time playing orcs.
Hey.
5. Very nice. Right. We should have a chat as well about what terrain is what.
Yeah, so I'm thinking anything rubble-like is difficult.
Difficult. I did design this map to the OPR.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
Big rocks, impassable, can't see through. This rubbly building, can't see through, can see in, can see out.
Yep.
This one, what do you want to do? And this one, I suppose, and that one.
Yeah, we'll just treat those like no forests. So something.
No difficult, though.
No difficult, yeah.
Okay.
Can't see through, can't see in. And then the little walls that just cover, right? You can just walk straight over them.
We used to have a dice thrower in the shop. I'm imagining like some sort of giga slingshot.
Is that a person?
Yeah, actually, that might be it. Yeah, so it's a health and safety precaution.
Yeah, only one person is allowed.
What's the health and safety thing in America? OSHA coming down here, right, guys?
They come in and check that makes sure there's only one person's using square edge dice.
Unfortunately,
Dice.
The paramedics came in and said that there'd been some pretty violent crimes going on here. And it's really strange because we got called here when this used to be a Magic the Gathering shop and tables were getting flipped.
Okay. Sorry.
Also, my bad jokes can't be edited out.
Yeah, yay. Now you guys know what I have to deal with when I edit the videos.
I'm going to take
like
this side.
Like the deployment video, or the activation video we did recently, what was it, like 30 minutes, 40 minutes? It was originally 5 hours long, right? And it was Dave just telling his favourite jokes. And in the middle of it, I got so bored, I was like, all right, I'm going to talk to you about activations, Dave. Are you going to respond to it?
Let's tell the people what we're playing today.
Oh, yeah, let's do that. Now, do the people want to see the lists instead? Just very quickly. Would you rather see the list or do you want to just go through them models-wise? I think we can do both, but it might be... I'm always worried about that in our videos, about whether or not it's clear enough when we're on thingy.
Yeah, that's a good point.
What is the delay? I don't know how long we're waiting. We were playing...
Europa. I bait his entire air force to their deaths. It's embedded
Oh,
in the
you have a dice thrower in the shop. As in, like, someone who throws dice when they get angry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you meant there is a designated person who throws the dice. Like, rolls them.
Oh, you meant politely like that.
No, but, like, everybody else... Everyone has to use round dice, but one guy is, like, accredited to use the square dice because he's a very safe roller.
Oh,
I see.
No.
See this?
No, that's what I was talking about.
Okay.
That was my paramedic gag.
Yeah, no, I did not get that at all. I was like, what are you... This is the worst joke ever.
I'm going to want to do a new window. Let me do this happy bit.
Okay. Dave's the technical one in the partnership here.
Which is ridiculous, considering...
He's just more familiar with his sensitivity. Also, of course, Adam would vote to see the things. He's basically plugging his own app. It's disgusting, honestly. Stop being so competitive with TTS, Adam.
Right. Look at that. You don't even fit on the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, folks. We will do this. We'll go add window capture.
Do you make it... Yeah.
Lovely.
Cool.
Hold on.
Let's drag it on the... This part, just drag it down. Yeah. Hey, it's your boy.
All right, chat on. Just link the list and I'll open it up on the other screen.
Can you throw 40d6 for me, please? The orcs are charging.
Mikos, we will share the links to these lists after we've just gone over them. I hope that works for you. Harvey, talk us through your trauma list.
Yeah, so if we're recording a video here, we would do this first part about 40 times as I say the wrong words for things, but we're not going to do that here. So
raw
get excited.
And uncut.
So the list is, I've got 3 units that are Ghost Hordes with champions embedded. The champions, I've got caster 3. So these are my kind of caster blobs. So caster 3 embedded in a ghostly horde with musicians. So 13-inch movement with casting on top of it, times 3. All the good stuff. I did a post in the Discord a while ago. Someone was asking about Ghostly Undead, and I was like, this is the best unit in the game.
You did an essay.
It was an essay, yeah. I mean, at base, this is like 190 points for like caster 3 and like 13 wounds and Undead. And yeah, I love this shit. It's great. And also, the nice thing about this is the effectiveness of the unit is embedded in this guy here. So I don't give a crap if I lose this, right?
Until 110 points for plus 10 wounds and plus 1 inch move even.
Yeah, it's really nice. So I've got 3 of those. Then I've got 3 units of Mono Banshees. These are just little 5 stacks. This is a really, really efficient unit. I'd normally run these in 10 stacks, just a bit of an experiment today. But they basically have all the defensive keywords you want, right? Def 6, so like, you know, I like Def 6 because it means your opponent wastes points on AP. They've got Chilling, which is great. They've got Spell Eater, which is another 6-up. They've got Ethereal, so they've got a 6-up. And they have Stealth on top of that. And they have Undead. Undead's not going to be as useful when they're in a 5-stack, but your opponent basically always has a -1 to hit these guys, and they're so annoying for only 90 points. I love them. A unit of Banshees. This is like such a staple for me. I think like I don't know if there's a list.
These guys did so much lifting for you last year.
Yeah, I like 3 up, 2 attacks, AP1. Right, like I ran a Knights list recently. They have that on a ranged attack. They have 18-inch, A2, AP1, and it just puts a lot of work in. It really does. And these guys are only 12 inches, which is great. But like when you have one range unit,
these guys were only what?
A 12-inch instead of 18 inches.
Right, okay, sorry.
But when you only have one range unit in an army, it's really easy to defend. I guess we'll see that in a second. But most of the time, your opponent can't ambush onto them, and they are threatening enough at 175 points. And Spell Eater means they're really hard to take off the board.
Well, it's also they've got Chilling, right? So most of the time, when people are going to be taking away a sticky backliner, you're ambushing and charging it.
Yeah,
That's going to be almost certainly going to be my strategy here for them. Although we'll talk about that in a moment.
This is super Mono Banshees.
But Chilling is just awesome.
It is awesome. Yeah, it's really good. This is the kind of unit that just is annoying until it disappears. At the original UKGE, I think my Banshees got charged once, and it was by you, and I think 2 of them died.
I think it was also the mistake. One of like
your Shadow Leaper charged them. That was back when they had 8 attacks.
Yeah, and it
was just like chilling. Also,
they weren't on a point. So, and I was nearly an all melee army, if not an all melee army. I can't remember.
Yeah, it was basically wasted activation.
Yeah, because I didn't wipe them out. I didn't wipe them out through attacking because they were super resilient.
Yeah.
And then because they were undead, it didn't matter that you did nothing back to me because you then. I think you actually passed the morale check. But
I mean, they're 3-ups, right?
Yeah, 3-ups still excellent.
But this last unit here is, I mean, I capped out on champions and ghost hordes, and the next most efficient for stuff is the Grim Leader Ghost Swarm stack. Ghost Swarms are not like your average swarm because they're quality 4, which kind of gives them this weird profile where they're like slightly more aggressive than they appear.
They're so good.
Yeah, at original UKG, I ran 2 of these, and they literally AFK'd until round 4, basically every single game. So I was playing like all these points down, and it was fine because they'd come in and 9 attacks in on a 4 is enough to win a lot of combats late game.
When we do the UKG video, one of the things I think we should discuss, and a huge difference is going to be that fantasy is no longer fantasy's building a fantasy list.
7. Yeah. So in the original UKG, you were capped at 7, which actually made for some really interesting list building. But now you get your normal cap just for ease, I guess.
So fantasy is.
Yeah, it's got a lot more about it now. So then a Grim Leader in here for another caster 3. The think about the Grim Leader as well. Like, so Grim Leader, I really love these units. If I wasn't running a caster list, I would be capping out on Grim Leaders because they're just so efficient. For like 50 points, you get A4 and Reap. Reap's basically just like super AP1 most of the time. These guys have Furious as well. So they're like hitting on 3s. You can get A4 for an upgrade. You can give them a Steed. If I had points in this, I would give them a Steed. Because Undead's one of those rules where you basically always end up with 1 model left.
Yeah.
And having it have fast means that because it's ethereal, it just...
He gets accelerated.
Yeah, it just disappears. And then he's a caster on top of it.
The more damage you do. Oh, yeah, I didn't know about that.
It's really... Yeah, so it's kind of an interesting little
and your Glaive Stalkers.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm a Glaive Stalkers. So we were talking about this before, about the different game modes. You need to be able to move 13 inches to get on the points to be able to contest on the carry away game mode. So that's what the Glaive Stalkers are here for. Musician plus fast, they're just playing objectives, really, in like a weird way that they normally wouldn't be. But yeah, so because we're playing incremental captures or whatever, that might be a bit relevant here.
Now we need to chat. Just check it. Oh yeah, you could. Let's just catch up and chat. Would you let the cat in, please?
Oh, it's not the cat.
Right, cool. Nothing going on in chat. Let's move on to
Come on, Joey.
the orcs, and my cat is making a guest appearance, folks. So this is my unit of my army of orcs. So of course this is using the new. The chat's being quiet. Let us know how this is going, chat. By the way, of course we are, as you've all been able to figure out, shooting from the hip. But give us a bit of live feedback.
Also, Adam, I hope you're watching that, because when you build my list for the tournament coming up, I hope you've taken on board some of the things I've just said there.
No idea anything of what you said that will help him. But
Yeah, when he's building the Titan, what
Titan Lords one.
Yeah, no, I think they're on.
Harvey loves GU. I've learnt so much about GU because the amount Harvey and I speak about GU, they're all in my head are just ghosty boys. And so I have to understand the difference between your Mourners, your Mourner Banshees, your Ghost Horde, your Glaive Stalkers, and so on. Very nice.
I don't believe him.
So yeah, I've had to learn all of that and to really understand the nuance of it. And Harvey loves them. Yeah, it's going good. Thanks, Fitz.
There was a while where I had just like I could basically recite the whole list to you and the points they cost and all that kind of stuff. Maybe not anymore, but yeah, I spent a lot of time running lots of analysis on the list to try and figure out what was worth taking, what wasn't worth taking.
Yeah.
Not that I take this game too seriously.
Honestly, not that we're obsessive.
It's the deep lore I love.
Lovely. Right, so orcs. Using the new orc list, full frank disclosure, I know nothing about orcs.
Yep.
I am really just trying to hash through and see what feels good. It took me a long time to settle on this list because I was building as well. We knew what we were doing this evening, and I knew Harvey was bringing ghosts. This army list has a lot of blast, and I guarantee I would build this the same for UKGE.
He's cheated, that's what he's done.
And I'll talk you through why.
It's just blatant cheating, it's okay.
So, a unit of these new berserkers, I quite like them. They've got 6-ups into 6-ups.
Yeah.
They've got frenzy. You can give them 2-hand weapons for very cheap.
I think that's the default, actually. I think -5 for spears and shields.
They updated it today.
Swap them around.
Updated it
so it's
today.
5 points then.
Go forth and do the smashy stuff. Fitz, I'm going to do my best to do you proud here. It's going to be smashy and bird.
Tartan Lords, the Scottish Empire.
Nice. Yeah, these new berserkers are interesting. 100 points for them. They're all right.
They give me the kind of the ghost vibe without giving me the ghost vibe. Which, you know, I see that Def 6, I see a high quality, I see a 6-up save, and you know what I do? I build my 400th Ghostly Undead list.
Yeah, and it's all berserkers. Then I've got a unit of infiltrators. So again, thinking about UKGE, I wanted a scout unit in here. So infiltrators were the ones. They do not have shooty, which makes me really, really sad.
Loads of things don't have shooting in the orc list. I mean, the bikes basically all do, and then I think the leaders get it. But it used to be the case that...
leaders get it as an upgrade.
Yeah, they do, yeah. And then the specialists have it, right? Yeah.
Specialists have it, which we'll come on to. But yeah, so they don't have shooty. So I thought, how do I get shooty on them? Orc leader. So they've got an orc leader. He's got the shock cannon,
I love this thing.
which is hilarious. The shock rule isn't just exploding 6s; it's double exploding 6s. Really nice. And look at all these keywords. That's just hilarious. So they've got an orc leader. He himself has shooty, so he is exploding 5s and 6s, and the infiltrators all have exploding 6s. They've got a single flamer in there. Shooty, I look at and I think exploding 6s. How do we abuse it? You abuse it with Blast and Deadly.
Yeah, Blast is good. Yeah.
Blast is really, really good to abuse with it. So there's and as well. So UKGE super secret tech here for all you watching. We think that fantasy will be the stronger system to bring an army list from because you can have more activations.
Because I'm playing Ghostly Undead.
You are the biggest threat.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's me.
It's me. Hi, you're the problem. It's me.
Fantasy's really good because Harvey likes ghosts. That's why.
Yeah,
you know,
pretty much.
And he's poured thousands of hours into trying to make it better.
Yeah, and so we're still going to eat shit.
So when I bottom out in the first game,
which is base OPR.
Base OPR. If I lose that game, I'll be so sad.
You know when I won't be sad is when you lose that to me.
If we get matched in the first round, I'm killing Andy. I'm killing
It's
it.
your app that will be doing the pairing.
That's a good point, actually. I will make sure we don't get paired together.
Fix.
I'll log into the moderator panel halfway through the game, give you a loss, and see how you feel about that.
Suck it. Infiltrators, yeah. So Scout, we agree. Scout, you want to have a bit of Scout for the. I'm going to say Scout one more time for UKGE. So we've got that.
Yep.
Shotguns A2, AP1. This is 10 shots. It's bad shots, so they're hitting on 5s, but I've given them shooty.
Yep.
And then we've got a flamer in there as well. So hopefully things are happening.
Yeah, shooting plus flamers is really nice. I
2
mean, flamers
hits.
feel like they're good on orcs because of the bad shot thing, right?
Exactly. So here's the that's the extra kicker, right? That bad shot and reliable is you hit on 2 pluses. So that's decent. Would you close the door, please?
Yeah.
Jump pack orcs. I wanted an ambush unit in for things like getting into backline squishies. I recently played a game against an opponent. Shout out to Tom, who had the artillery support units in the dwarves list. I can't remember what they're called. Thunder supports.
Thunder supports, yeah.
Being able to ambush and bonk them,
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
really good.
yeah.
So I think having a unit of ambush is good.
Melee, especially for that kind of stuff as well, right? Like, that's a tough unit. Do they bring a double stack?
And he brought a double stack.
Yeah. That's like a lot of wounds. 18 wounds is like...
It took a long time to chew through. But that was 2k as well. But these guys, I really like jump pack orcs, right? 110 points for a 4/5. And they've got Furious, they've got Flying, obviously they've got Ambush, we've spoken about that.
Yep.
They're A2. There's no AP on them, so this could be naff. But then Heavy Club upgrade, again, we've got Exploding Sixes and we've got Blast. It's good. Then we've got... So...
The greed pick.
The greed pick. I've been traumatized by Harvey Sapper's pick, which is you've got specialists in orcs, 100-point unit for 3 flamers, 3 4/5s with shooty.
Yeah.
They come with shooty and blast really good.
Nice, yeah.
So I figured, hit that bad boy up, click combine unit, let's get extra shooty into it.
Yep.
So we're hitting on 2s because we're ignoring bad shot. We're exploding on 5s and 6s. This unit can cook.
Yeah.
And then...
That's quite cheap as well. 330 points for that.
Oh, hold
With the
on.
bomb drones, it's like, yeah.
The bomb drones, that made me so happy to see, right?
I mean, they're just like...
What an incredible upgrade on a shooter unit.
Yeah. Right. It's just like... Limited is just good, right? I mean,
Limited
we talked
is
about
just
it before,
really
right?
good.
Limited's like just... You always feel happy when you see limited. I mean, the orcs actually have some pretty weird limited weapons. I think isn't the melee walker that has a 30-point upgrade for a Blast 6 AP4 cannon?
Probably. I didn't look at that too much. I saw the melee walker, I thought, you're my cup of tea.
Yeah.
I didn't look much beyond just making sure that I got rid of... I think it comes with deadly attacks, and I got rid of those.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
That unit of specialists excites me. So we've got Exploding 6s, we've got Exploding 5s because we've embedded an Orc leader in there. He's got the portal gun, not the shock gun. I need to remember that. Portal is one to double.
Double wings, yeah.
But that unit crumps. But then, how do I get it there? Got a truck. So I got a truck. I gave it Strider, I gave it speed boost.
You're not putting all your specialists in the truck, are you?
I'm putting all my specialists in the truck. So we've got this Transport 11. I'll tell you why it's all the specialists as well, right? So originally I just had 6 specialists and an Orc leader. I was like, great, we'll buy a truck. And I was like, man, it's Transport 11. I'm wasting points here. What can I do? Can I get any more
I'm just
3s?
going to have to put more specialists
Well, let's
in.
get it. And they're 100 points base, 115 with those upgrades. Like, it was meant
I
to
am
be.
ready for the bombardment to hit your truck first turn.
Oh.
AP2, 3 hits, instantly stunned.
No, you can't. No morale check. It's not at the end of an activation. It's like
No.
the burrow thing.
Oh yeah, it can't be stunned, sure, yeah. But then you run up the board like
Hopefully, don't die. Yeah. So if it hits my truck round 1, chat, you heard it here first as a fix. That's kind of the exciting bit. It's those specialists in the truck with extra shooty, with the bomb drones. I think that for anyone planning to bring orcs to UKGE, or just orcs in general, you are going to gotcha a lot of people with that strat.
Oh yeah, I mean, fast transports. It's like a classic meme. Very fast transports.
Yeah, it's not fast, mate.
Classic,
it's very
classic
fast.
meme, right? Like you just fucking.
It's 20 inches of Strider.
Yeah, it literally gets you to the opponent's deployment zone because you can then 6 inches into that thing.
6
and then
inches
you go
of
on
12-inch
yeah.
shots, ignoring cover.
Yeah, you hit whatever you want.
You hit whatever you want. Let's watch me blunder this massively. But yeah, and then a melee walker because I like melee walkers, and also so I put the Melee Walker. Honestly, I put the Melee Walker in there because I just like that sort of unit.
That's the old profile, isn't it? Really. If you had
Tough
to pick,
12.
You have to pick one, right? That's is that the same as the Custodian ones without Furious?
That's Qual 4. Custodian's Qual 3.
Right.
But
Okay.
this has Furious. Custodian doesn't. And I think the attacks are slightly. Maybe the attacks are this exact same on the Custodian
so,
one.
yeah.
Someone check me on that.
Yeah.
But also.
Wait, no, that's not how this works anymore. We don't say someone. We say Adam.
Adam,
moderator, tab out of Warframe. Tell us the stats for the Custodian Melee Walker, please. Or remove your blue name.
I think it's 370 points as well. Please tell me if I'm right, Adam. Also tell me if I'm wrong. But then I was looking at this and I was thinking, that's a lot of blast. I was then reflecting, being like, you want a lot of blast for this format, I think. But at the same time, what do you do against the people who bring death to? You need high AP. And then I was looking at it and I was like, the Melee Walker, it's AP 4, 8 attacks, AP 4, quality 4, Furious. That is what I want for that exact thing.
Yeah, it's going to be nice.
460 points. I was so wrong.
Holy crap. What does it have then? It's just the extra qualities.
3, 2... Oh, it's also Fearless.
Oh, it is Fearless, yeah.
This one isn't as well. But yeah, that extra quality will be...
Yeah, a lot, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
on
like,
12 attacks.
When we did the HGF video, I was talking about the difference between...
Oh, I think Adam's picked the wrong one.
No.
Let's have a look.
Not
Adam, I think we're talking about different units.
Not Adam. Don't be mean about Adam, though.
Not being mean, but... So the Shield Wall one is the Attack Walker. Assault Walker. You're talking about the Assault Walker, I think, Adam. I'm talking about the Attack Walker, which is...
380 points.
It's 380. That's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
pretty close.
I wouldn't make a mistake for Ghost Undead, but sure.
Yeah, I haven't played Custodians in a while. Soon, TM.
Some weapons.
Some weapons.
It's like fucking bailed out that one. This is why Adam is scared to come to UKGE, because of douchebags like you. Excuse me, Adam.
Excuse me, Adam.
380 points.
So there's the list.
That's right. I derailed your list way more than you derailed mine.
Yeah, absolutely. So I will pop those. Oh, okay.
Don't you dare touch Beer Orc.
Beer Goblin stays there. I will drop these lists into the Don't Think Just Charge Discord. Share as link. We'll get those in there now for you guys. If I could find Discord. There we go. Videos. We'll stick it in list discussion.
Yeah, we still had the Beer Goblin up. That's why you couldn't find it.
A worthy reason.
Notification because someone's spamming my Discord.
Lovely. Right. So what we're going to do now, I'm deploying first. We've got the board set up. Sorry chat, I'm just sharing the link to one more place.
So you picked board set, which means you deploy first, which means you activate first?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can never remember how these things work. But that is important though. I mean, we saw it the other day, right? I just want to double check it, because I guess it will change it, but... alternate place one... Is that where that one was? Yeah. So we kind of like saw it the other day when we did the HDF versus robots game, but obviously Dave's got scout in his army, so him going first means he also gets first activation with the scout thing. So. And
you're not forgetting that, like I did.
No, but whether I care about it is another thing. But.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. So we need roughly green dice, roughly 12 inches. Is there a way to? Oh, is there a way to make it?
Do you have deployment zones available on this?
No, that's what I was going to ask. I think that's about 12. I'm just going to roughly do this. This is more of a guideline. So, looking at the army, these boys here are in ambush. Oh, we missed one. And my infiltrators with a little bro in are there. And then I've actually not got that many deployments to put down because we've got all of these friends in the truck. And then we've got Berserkers. So I think my first deployment has to be Berserkers.
Oh, they can't go in the middle.
And they go straight up the middle.
Don't go there.
Don't go there.
There's little squares in the corner.
It is... Dave can't read... This one.
Yeah, it's 12-inch squares in the corner.
Chat's going to be screaming at me.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
That's embarrassing.
That is so cringe.
That's so cringe.
I guess thumbs up in the chat if you want me to remove Dave from the channel forever. We'll do it. We'll
Forever
do it by popular vote.
Oh,
We'll give him a red card. He has to miss one video.
these
Is
boxes.
that how football works?
It's a good thing I wasn't listening
Any
to
football
you.
fans in the chat?
That's right, us nerds. These guys don't have Strider, do they?
No. Light on the keyboards, the old orcs. Dave can't read, he's an orc already. He's like, me orcs go down middle. I'm like, no Dave, you can't. No, me orcs go down middle.
Have I been an orc this whole time?
My whole life.
My hawk life, it's happening. Let's go here, mate. 12. Why am I measuring from there when I keep measuring from here?
This has got a lip on it.
It has a lip on it.
Yeah.
Alright, I think I need to come back a bit. That'll do.
Yeah, sure.
I can move slightly more to the right. So I'll just put him there.
Okay.
Most importantly, I can hit the objective round one. We've done so much like playing the game, tips and tricks and things. Guys, don't be afraid to do this and just be like, hey, this is... We did actually mention it a little bit of measuring and saying you could go back, so you can go back.
Dave's got 3 models to deploy there, so he's not using brain right now.
Yeah, you can just...
We can get,
Harvey knows
we can get
what
Dave
my
trying to
first move is
explain
gonna
why
be.
he put it on the right objective, but he didn't have a reason, he was just closer.
No, okay, so I put these guys on the right-hand objective. To be fair, we should do this. Behind the scenes footage, people ask to know what our logic is of what we're doing. Okay. So I'll talk it through this. Your deployment's going to be left or right. This particular map actually really screws the left or right box deployment because of these big blocking things. So this unit wouldn't have been able to get to this objective off of this sort of move immediately anyway. You want to take your home objective. It's progressive scoring. Lost already. It's progressive scoring with no catch-up mechanic. So you need to be on your points pretty damn hot early. Spoiler alert as well, for those of you thinking of bringing demons, scout way more advantage. Now Harvey's going to know my strats. Hey, look, Harvey may know my thoughts, but my strats, if I don't know them, Harvey can't know them. That's the way through.
I was about to learn there's only one of us actually playing the games on TTS, and Dave just yaps alongside it, right? I just play myself, and Dave goes like, and the reason I've done that is...
What do you think the reason is? Oh no, you knew all along.
A certain shade of red this morning.
So you can't move through this bit. You're not going to get there with a 12-inch move. I'm not really... I might put my truck over there maybe for that one, but I want this move to be open for me. And between the 2 units that I want going up the board, I want my melee walker to be there. So also, my melee walker is going to be coming in here. Orcs having strats? Yeah, I know.
What the hell?
I need to stop thinking.
Yeah, you're not an orc player. It's embarrassing.
I need to get better at orcing.
Alright lads, we know he's putting his melee walker here. What are we deploying against it?
Right. What have you got for the melee walker? Just sheer weight of numbers?
I mean, this is something I often talk about.
6 hits AP too.
What I do in the game often is people bring stuff like melee walkers, and they go like, well, you haven't got any AP to deal with it. And I go, well, I ain't dealing with it. That's why.
He's very frustrating to play against as a ghost.
I don't give a shit if you charge my units. You can do what you want. Right. Do these into 2. Do these into 2. Do these into 2.
I'm going to ramble, but there is a point to this. Have you heard this theory that you build up karma with IT equipment?
Sorry, isn't that just the Warhammer lore?
The machine spirit. Oh man, that was the cuss cross I was not expecting.
I'm pretty sure you've just stolen the Warhammer lore.
People will say that,
sure.
Like, you know when something's not working and you call over IT at work in your corporate jobs. This is the point of deployment with orcs that I just started grunting and pointing.
Right.
Oh,
that's about right. Cool.
That sounds good. Look how quickly he did that. Ridiculous. He's thinking so much.
I've been watching the Don't Think to Charge video recently, and I know that me go right
nice.
is a good deployment strategy.
So you know you call over IT because thing not work, and someone from IT looks at your screen and it starts working again. It's because the IT people have good karma with the tech in the building, right? They pray to the machine priest, whatever it is. I don't actually know the law all that well.
Problem in karma, not in chair.
Problem in karma, not in chair. So they make it work because they attract good karma, good IT karma, and the people who sit there mashing refresh on their web browser are getting bad karma.
Bad
right?
karma building up.
And so that's where they get more malfunctions. When I played that robots game with you, and I had one guy left, and I need to make my undead check, I failed it.
Because bad robot karma.
Bad undead karma.
Bad,
Whereas you put so much time into it, you can have good undead karma.
Yeah, I just look at the dice and they all roll more than four.
Four pluses.
Yeah, I mean, I buy it entirely.
Yeah, see?
I think I just like
I'm
have a
not
more.
completely full
I've
of
just
shit.
got like the PMA as well. I think to play ghosts, lots of casters, lots of ghost rolls. I'm just like, it's good vibes, bro. You know, I think I don't know if we spoke about this before, but look how bad I've done this single deployment here. These are supposed to be in the same line.
It works.
Yeah, the thing that I always say about 6-ups, I think we said this in the robots video, but it feels really bad when your opponent makes a 6-up save. You're like, oh,
That cat.
Joey.
My cat demanded to get into my office and ran straight out the window. And now he's come back in through the window and is demanding to leave the office.
You don't want to say hello to everyone?
Joey, you don't want to say hi to chat?
Joey's so rude.
I'm being cheater and moving terrain.
Oh, okay.
Because otherwise my melee guy ain't
The
going
second I stand up, he starts cheating.
I mean, I'm an orc, right? I'm just going to move the world.
Move the world.
Right, that's going to have to do. I have one more unit to deploy.
Cool.
Your turn.
Right. Give us the boys more of this, please. I don't want to completely block one side, but I don't think it really
Yeah.
fucking... Like, it's quite a tight deployment zone. It's kind of annoying, but I think I can... as long as I'm within 12 here, we're fine.
Are you going to get screwed on this deployment style?
Are you good? Maybe, yeah. I mean, it's quite tight, but also I'm not too worried about that. Like, if this rock wasn't here, it'd probably be fine, right? But you are right, like losing this huge section of deployment. I mean, I played when we were in Bristol. I played it. I can't remember what his name was. Who's the guy with the giant lizard?
Rob,
yeah. I played against Rob, and our game was like he had this like enormous. If you look at like the Saurian,
the Saurian Dread Titan.
Saurian Dread Titan, yeah, like the one on the temple. He had that printed out, and it was like he moved it first, and this whole rest of his army was stuck behind it, and he could not get anything past it. It was this really weird game where I was playing Night Brothers, and I was just like teleporting forwards, like destroying a single unit, and his was just like all of his activation was just like slowly bumbling up the board.
I'm done with deployment.
Sick.
Fitz is coming here. I'm with industrial equipment. I get karma when I show up with a big sledgehammer. Get to keep those old machines in line. I like that. I like that a lot. Adam, yeah. TBH, even with 6+, people just aren't prepared to lose your models. They're not going to hang around with a 6+, are they? Adam's responding to something that I presume I've said, but the problem is I don't listen when I talk.
No, what's he said? It takes people aren't prepared to lose your models. People just aren't prepared to lose your models.
People aren't prepared to lose their models. I presume he's saying.
I mean,
Adam, I don't know what I've said.
He spends his whole life typing on Discord. Like, how has he messed this up?
Yeah, Adam, this is a you problem.
What the
clearly.
hell? I mean, yeah. To be honest, even with 6+ people, so if you've got 7 people, just aren't prepared.
It's Harvey saying about the PMA for GU.
Oh, okay, yeah. Everyone else is bitching out basically. People that just happened quite a lot in the games the other day as well. Someone was like, "Oh, I'm not rolling that. That's never making it." And I'm like,
What?
Give me the, like, yeah, there were games where it would be like, okay, that's like 12 hits. You're on a 6-up. You've got 9 wounds. People would be like, I'm not rolling that. I'm just going to take the minis off the board.
Pull your minis in GW games, yes. Pull your minis in OPR, hell no.
No, I believe 6
Always. I had the exact thing at that Bristol event when I was playing my 3rd round opponent, Ashley, with her Saurians, ironically.
Yeah.
And she charged her veteran.
I'm doing all these, aren't I?
Yeah, you're just deploying, mate. She charged her veteran into my.
How have I got more Monobanches here?
You had three fights, right?
Yeah, I've done those.
No.
You duped one. Okay, that's those. That's fine.
Okay.
Is that not one of the collection? No, okay, we're fine.
She charged her veteran on T-Rex, whatever it is in the Grimdark Future one, into my Flamer Beast, and I went, "Oh, this boy is dead." And then she went, "Yeah, so here's my attacks," and her attacks went shit. They went so badly, and I literally had my hand over the Flamer Beast, and I was like,
Oh, that's why.
okay, I'm not gonna pull that. Have you just Control Z'd?
Yeah, because I copied the dice twice. Yeah, I mean, these enormous points of difficult terrain make this much more difficult, doesn't it?
Yeah, this is actually going to be hard. Yeah, so she
fine,
was ready to crump my thing. I was ready to pull the mini, and I went, I was already like, oh, I'll do this because I was trying to be a good sport and just like speed the game up. But I was already unhappy about it, and then she rolled her attacks and they sucked. And even on her attacks alone, I think the model should have died. But I was like, no, I'll pick up my dice and I'll roll it. And then I just rolled a load of sixes.
Yeah.
And that, it really is something that I think it's a subtle point in OPR, but a really important one.
I don't know what to do. This is like so little space here. It's kind of crazy.
I think something that's going to be important for us to think about is on this board and on whichever the one is where you've got two-third width deployment zones. Can you fit all of your minis in there?
Yeah, I mean, this is the only one that's like super tight, I think. The rest of them are probably fine. I'm not like super worried about that. Am I doing 2D measuring or 3D? 2D.
That would have been a wise option for me to have picked earlier.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've put it on this top of this rock. Fucking hell. Measuring in this game is the worst. I think you can actually do zones, that's the thing, isn't it? Am I going crazy?
You figure that out. How are we doing, chat? We've got a mighty, I think we've got about 10 people in chat. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us on our first highly professional live stream.
We're really good at this game.
That isn't even
none of that is helping either. None of it is helping. Right.
Yeah, this is what it's like behind the scenes when we're playtesting OPR and when we're preparing our videos. Just this sort of unhinged chaos. Even with the beer goblin, who
the blessed beer goblin.
Oh, we need to get Ed to do a new icon for the channel.
Just the beer goblin.
The beer goblin.
The beer goblin. You do be goblin. All right, I'm just gonna say that this is a mess, and there isn't any strategy going on here. I've just tried to fit all my models in.
This is a hot mess, is what this is.
It is a hot mess. So yeah, I mean, the thing I'm thinking about is this is obviously happening, right?
Yeah.
It's coming up here. I can't actually block line of sight with these units. With the way I deploy them, I need to deploy them in 2 lines to like block line of sight properly. So you probably get line of sight through there, but maybe this comes all sorts of chaos. And also, do I really care? Probably not. So it's gonna be fine. I'm feeling confident about the whole thing. So I say we get.
So at the start of the game, special rule. We're going to be dealing damage.
There's a really high chance this hits your truck. It's 3 hits, AP2, or D3 hits AP2. So 1 to 2, 2. Sorry, 1 to 2 on the body.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. Just 1, please. Okay, cool. Right, now D3 hits. If you could roll 3 or 6, please. That'd be good.
Okay. 1, 4 up. Made it. So one of your units.
11 of them.
Let's do this.
No, 9.
Have you got 8 activations?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Then what we actually need is components. Dice. Oh, do we have a D10?
Yeah. I want reroll 10s.
Reroll 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yep.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yep, sure.
I've done. Hold on.
You've gone crazy with that. Let's do it in this order instead.
Okay. Is that 9?
So the last one.
Was this
yeah.
one. 1 hit. You can roll that one. 1 hit.
Right.
6s into 6s.
Easy, baby. I rolled the orc dice. Shit.
Yeah, orc dice.
Honestly, insane.
First
Actually cracked.
casualty. I haven't deployed my scout.
Oh, yeah, sorry, go on.
Right.
We're on the game today. We know what
We're professional YouTubers.
Yeah.
I actually...
Chiller.
Do I want an alpha? Yeah, let's alpha your Glaive Stalkers. These guys are just going to fucking die. How many points did your Glaive Stalkers cost you?
220.
Thank you. How many points did mine cost me?
Is that right? 210? 210. Yeah.
210.
Nothing in my army costs anything. It's all fucking cheap. Too much. 330.
Oh, too much. But I can shoot 2 units. Can I get to these guys? I can, I think. Okay. So, talk you through my thoughts at the moment, chat. I have first activation, and I've got this scout unit with the shooty shotguns. We've got 1 flamer. We've got the shock effect gun in there as well. And I'm wondering about my alpha strike. Now, I can play this game in one of 2 ways, and I should actually think harder about my broader strategy here. Against GU, I don't want to hit everything once, because you're always going to have something left. I want to wipe out units, and I do that by overloading flanks. How am I overloading flanks here? Well, my decision was kind of made for me when I had to put my truck here. I would love to overload the flank that had the most casters. Oh, actually, you've got 2 casters, 2 on either flank.
Yeah.
So I think if we have a 12-inch move here, if I can put them here, 12-inch move, which will be, because of the corners, probably about here, 6 inches from here, get my hero there, get to that.
Though only your hero will be able to shoot that model then. It's on a model by model basis, right? For like
yeah, it is. But I think I'm going to do that, because I can also then wipe out a unit of Mortal Banshees, and we're playing this flank. And I'm doubly okay with this, because my melee walker is going to 1v4 a load of units.
Yeah, I love that idea for you.
It's super duper.
It's actually the GOAT idea. It's my favourite idea you've had all day.
So we'll do this. Social distancing, man. 1 inch. Saying 1 inch, lovely. Right, that's that. Just make sure that I am not cheating. Oh, I can go a bit further forward.
What a treat.
If I could sort
Are you right clicking?
TTS moment. Oh, it was trapped under a base. I'll just do that. And he's there. That's there. That's there. Right, my 12-inch move. That's 11 and a half. Oh, hold on, forgot. It does it for me. 12. That's 9. That's 3.
It's block, right?
Pardon?
It's ignoring terrain, right? So you can still...
Oh, it is ignoring terrain.
Right.
Oh, yeah. See? I'm such a noob.
Also, you're going to get a move after this anyway.
Yeah, I'm just trying not to cheat, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So that's my scout move. And then...
Full stream wine OPR was not to like.
Exactly, Adam. Speaking of
let me
which,
call down.
would you mind refilling us?
Yeah, this is our last glass of wine, guys. It's going to get very serious from here onwards.
Back onto the water.
Straight back onto the water.
Right, my first activation
Legends.
is this. I haven't designated which of my models has got the flamer.
They've all got flames, haven't
No, the infiltrators are 4 shotguns, 1 flamer.
they? Oh, well, I mean, pick which one now and...
Well, probably call it this guy because he's behind the leader.
Sure. Follow the leader.
Yeah, exactly. Actually,
I think
what would the orkiest way be? Thank you.
Bring it on, flamer boy.
Yeah, hold on. The flamer's going to be in the front line. That's the orky way. So
Sure.
this guy's the orc. This guy's the orc. He's that too.
This is the orc.
All right, we're moving up 6 inches. Oh,
So where are you planning on shooting the flamer?
well, the flamer's going to have to go here
Oh, okay.
because he's not. They never make it.
Yeah, no.
I think they all actually have to be something like that.
Water in inverted commas. Mikos. Not on this stream. How dare you? We are sober.
Oh, we are.
We are sober.
What's happening with the measurement here? Your ghosts are really screwing up measurement.
Thank God.
There we go. We'll do that. If you try and go model to model, it just doesn't work. Right, let's get these orcs. Orkin.
He's line of sight blocking himself there to the building.
Oh, I was going on see-through single wall thoughts.
Oh no, I thought we just, you know.
Oh, the one building we didn't discuss. Because I was applying the same logic as here of single wall line of sight, so I was saying see through that.
Oh sure, yeah, we can get it from there. I don't think this makes a huge difference.
It's just going to give 2 guys extra shots.
One of the things I love about, well, I mean, yeah, I guess whatever. One of the things I love about playing Ghost of Undead is just a complete apathy about being shot.
Yeah. Oh, stealth is 9 inches?
9 inches, yeah. Nice try, Bozo. Nice try, oh, what? Is this the map that's doing this?
So I think
Is
half...
Is it a 2-inch thing? Is it still on the 2?
No, I changed it to that. Half
Measure
of
from
the
mine to
unit...
yours? Wow, they're so ghostly you can't even measure to them. It must be this map.
Everyone in the back rank, I think, is in stealth. Oh.
Yeah, no, I think he's fine. Yeah,
Is he going to be fine?
Front rank's in, back rank's out.
But...
He's not in, yeah.
No! Do I just take out 2 Mono Banshee units?
You're not taking out 2 more units anyway, I don't think. They hashtag live these.
Is this guy... He's extra shooty. Is he a bad shot as well?
Yeah.
If he's a bad shot, that does make the decision. He's a bad shot, so I'd only be hitting on 6s. My exploding 5s wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
So he is not shooting that because of that cheeky back deployment.
No, he does have shock, right? So like your 6s are much more valuable than your 5s.
Fine, I'll do it. Don't think, just shoot.
Right. So what? So wait. So you split on to.
He's doing everything. He's doing 4 shots into this unit.
Yeah. Everything else is the one.
Everything else into this one up front. He's hitting you on 6s.
Yep. Easy.
All right.
8 hits.
Shock. So shock is +2 hits.
Yeah.
Shooty is +1. Yeah, that is an 8 hits. Yeah. Look at that. That is 8 hits. AP 1 off of him.
So this is just 6s into 6s.
Mm-hmm.
We get 6s back on the way. Yeah, this is fine.
There's 1.
Easy. And.
Hey Jack, thanks very much for joining me. Things are going very well.
6. Yeah.
We've been live for far too long. We've only just started the game. Apologies, folks, but thanks for sticking with us. And I've just fired...
Should I do my morale check here as well?
Yeah, let's do your morale check. I've just fired my first shot as an orc and it's going great.
It is going great. 6.
Fire up the printers. I'm an orc player now.
We've done it. This is...
Undead checks?
Yeah.
Okay, Undead checks
alive.
Falls nice and average.
That's fine.
What an excellent start. He just took out 10
on his own.
dudes
10 dude.
on his own. I'm feeling orky tonight.
I know, yeah. Fucking hell.
Right. So
Exploding 6 is strong mechanic.
Oh.
There's a thing in here.
Is who? Adam?
No.
Tano?
No. Yeah, Tano?
If you're here, welcome.
Surely,
We love
Tano, you got
having
nothing better if you do it on a Friday night. Come on, lad, get in here.
It's not like you've been working ridiculous hours, releasing a new orc range book, and you need your Friday night
we've
off.
seen what shite he's come up with. Bloody Friday been working.
By the way, orc leader, shock, extra shooty.
This was existed before, didn't it?
Probably.
Yeah, I think they only had the one gun with it, taser gun. I think it used to be called taser, right? But this existed before. It's now just been spread a bit out a bit more, and it's very orky. I like it.
That was super orky. That was excellent.
Yeah, no, I think shooty, exploding 6s. Yeah, that should be orc style. Right. Anyway, the rest of yours are going.
Sorry, I'm just gonna put an order in for some more orcs. some orcs. Right. So this is my flamer into this unit of Mono Banshees.
Yep. Flamer moment. And then you've got 8 shots.
8 shots. 2 of them are hitting you on 5s.
Yeah. 6s, bad shot.
No, 5s because this is the one guy who's in range.
Sure. Yeah.
And then the rest are on 6s now. So we have 6 attacks on 6s, which explode.
Cool.
Nice, nothing. That's good Norky right there. Yeah. Would you activate the unit for me? First activation of the game was so exciting. We're up for that. That is Orc Karma.
Right, so this guy's coming in with his payload of a million flamer boys. You've abandoned this whole flank here. These guys come here. I can kind of chill on all this shit over here. Then,
yeah, you can.
That's kind of all good. So this truck moves up
20 inches.
Yeah, he's flying. This is a rogue dice. Let's just do this.
Yeah, 100%. Impassable terrain. Yeah, good.
Should be fine, right?
That is Orc Karma right there. And you know
glorious Orc Karma.
I'm so happy with that.
Love
Karma.
exploding sixes.
That was fantastic. So your next activation is going to be this guy comes up and throws 6 hits AP2 on my. I'm feeling orky tonight, folks. Let's go. 9.8 inches. I've got another 10. Let's use my extra 0.2 inches. Look at it. It's even capturing points.
It's insane.
Orcs.
Right. All right, lads. Who's a believer? Is it throwing spells on this thing?
I'm finishing my wine.
Or is it
ready to wine?
melee charging it?
Yeah.
I don't know we're in range, are we? I mean, we might be actually after your little brazen charge.
No, I played it perfectly.
Honestly, you're such a gamer.
I'm such an orky gamer.
Do I have Deadly on my list? Someone check. I think I do. Is it time to actually use a Deadly spell for the first time ever?
Don't think just charge. Let's get into the list discussion. Undead. I don't think you.
I think level 2 I do, don't I?
Oh, in your spell list. Sorry. Yeah. Your spell list. Yeah, one hit AP4, Deadly 3.
So I could do that and a blast. Or I could do 6 hits AP2.
I just want to see what successful cast looks like, says Adam Lay.
You might not be able to see that, Adam. 6 hits AP2, 3 hits on average. Deadly 3, less than 3 hits on average. Because if you roll a 6, it's fucking shafted. And if you roll less than those... I mean, he's already moved up, so it's kind of relevant. I wonder if it's just block your next move.
How?
Just line Monobanshee's hit. Right?
You do that, I unload the 3 infiltrators and blam.
That's a positive trade for me, right? And the infiltrators are 100 points, aren't they?
Yeah, but you don't get your block off if I if I wipe the unit. Don't get me wrong, I still think that's correct.
Wait, it's a measuring trick. What's going on here? Trick of the eye. Give me that. Come on, give me that. I wonder if it... I mean, we can't need to activate these because they've been exposed, I think.
Get out dodge then. Here's that other flank.
Yeah.
It's nice to see your own tactic against you. The pressure that you have to think about with this 6 flame unit.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's a lot, right?
Like, Mike, who I presume he's not in chat, otherwise he'd have said, hey. If you're there, Mike, say hey. You've persuaded him. He's printed off 6 Flamer Sappers for UKGE.
Yeah.
And, like, you'd make me 180 on that unit completely. I can't say 180 on a unit without remembering the really bad Xbox 360 joke.
Yeah, it's impossible, right?
Why is it called the Xbox 360? Because you take one look at it, turn 360 degrees and walk away.
Here's what I'm thinking. If I do 6 hits AP2 on Dave, he could just roll all less than 3.
Yeah.
And it could be a disastrous game for him.
Less than 4. AP2, I'm on 4s.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
I mean, I could also roll less than 3 and it would equally be as
I would
disastrous.
say that'd be a bad game as well, yeah. Alright, maybe we should do that then.
And you're going to pump points with your hero.
I think we just do moves like this. I should move that guy more. This way.
You're moving through your own units there.
No,
you've
yeah.
got tons of space. Yeah, fine.
Oh,
actually, do you?
I can make this work.
TTS moment.
I can make this work.
Just move them up there. It's absolutely
Never. Okay, fine. I cast on the way in such that I'll be in line sight this guy.
At UKGE, I would pick up on social distancing. You should expect high levels of play from people if you're playing a high level tournament.
Which is what we're doing right now.
We are fasting around on TTS, so the fact that Harvey is sitting his units on top of other units does not matter.
I'm a legend. Right. I don't. Do I want all this, or just want to kill these guys? 6 AP2 over here. I don't think I care about hitting the truck. I mean, if I stun the truck, nothing changes. You're gonna get out and blast my ass anyway. So I might as well just fucking shoot the shoot the infiltrators?
I still think it's the truck.
But like, I'm never killing this turn. Anyway, I think we go 3 tokens here.
Okay.
2 tokens here.
So, for clarity for the people at home, Harvey's casting the Ghostly Undead 3rd level spell, Vicious Spirits, which is 6 hits AP2.
2 up.
Yep, and he's used 2 points from his nearby champion, Caster 3, to make it go off on a 2+. Sorry, Mikos. We tanked for a long while on what the right move was there. So, explain what was going on for the people at home while I get some dice.
Okay. Basically, Dave's got a truck full of flamers, which is bad vibes. And I was deciding whether or not I wanted to cast a spell on them. And I've got 6 AP2. He's got 2 up. So I could stun the unit on average. Well, he still needs to fail a morale check. But I'm never really destroying it with that spell cast. And in general, it's better to kill models than it is to kind of go for like a crazy play. So I think killing the scouts on the right here is going to do me well into the next round. And he's going to get to unload his big scout, like flamethrower play, because I just don't have a way of dealing with it anyway. I could have cast the deadly spell for a 2-up and then cast a blast spell and gone from there, but it's still not enough damage to kill the truck, unfortunately. And if I was in charge range, then maybe I could have done both. Like I would have cast on it if I was like 0.1 inches closer. But yeah,
Orc moments.
Well,
it was all genius.
It was all genius. It was basically like a combination of your deploying, and also Dave would have stuck himself out of range if he was paying attention. So this is kind of how I would have gone anyway.
What do you mean?
Okay.
We are playing this way intentionally, not accidentally. This is now a load of 6-ups on my infiltrator or die. Farewell, boys. That is every infiltrator gone. The goat. This man is going to need a name if he passes this morale check.
Okay, you press 6 then?
I pressed R.
You pressed something.
I went...
Oh, no. Move him off there. Make it roll properly. Is it hitting the ceiling?
Wait, hold on. It's RE?
Oh.
What does E do?
Rotates it over one side.
That's what I did.
Okay.
I hit R. Well, that means it was going to be a 5. But...
Okay.
He's a god.
Why not? You're literally the goat gamer.
Chat, what are we calling this?
When does he not roll 6s, this guy?
This guy.
He's an orc. Okay, activate me.
Oh.
Alright, cool. What's next?
How do I rename?
As if there's a space.
Using valuable time. I'm not going to do that. The unit of 6 in here is activating. We've got the time for our next war boss to come out. Oh, should I call it Fitz? Should the god be called Fitz?
No. I've seen how Fitz rolls. It's not, I don't think. No, we need someone who's really good at rolling. Anyone really good at rolling in the chat?
Oh, Fitz catch.
No, actually, no, to be fair. I mean, I watched one of Fitz's games the other day and he charged 2 zombies into like a unit of 5 battle brothers or something insane. I was like, what is going on here? And he won combat. I was like, how?
God amongst men.
It wasn't the Alien High Zone. Yeah, it was the first airborne Ebola video. Just insane. I was like, there's no way he's making that charge instead of just idling on the point. But he just went for it.
He just shipped
it.
Right, we are finding ways to do this. Are you still within 6? Yeah, you're still within 6. TDS minute. You're lucky I'm driving right now and can't comment.
You filmed a whole video when you were driving
You
the other
did do that,
day.
mate.
I'm expecting a video slapback, you know? Start like a...
This is
like
my...
OPR YouTube.
I'm
you know,
calling out Harvey.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm calling out Harvey. He said I roll like shit and I'm crazy with my zombie charges. To be fair, like the Alien Highs video, they were some crazy zombie charges. I think even at the time you were like... Fitz was just like, fuck it.
It was great.
I'm doing this charge.
Fitz embodies so much about OPR that I love, which is that, you know what's going to be better than thinking? It's just doing it this way. And the zombies are charging. Was it a burrower or a...
Oh, it was something so unhinged.
Yeah, it was like 5 zombies into a Carnivore Rex or something.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Middle of the board, round 3. Something like that. It's just mental chum. And there was a point where I thought that Fitz even looked down and went, I'm not going to charge, I'm just going to place them here to contest the objective. And I think he went, you're charging anyway.
It's the way he moves them as well. Like he like picks up one zombie, moves it close, and then I'm like, oh, he's moving, he's doing it. And it's like, and I'm charging. Fuck you. This is like fucking 10 dice on a 6-up. Just go for it.
That's the way the world should be. All of my flamers are going into the ghost swarms. I know they've already activated. Chat, it's not optimum play, but I'm not also throwing all of this value into his 2 Mortar Banshee units. I can't get line of sight on his champion, so I'm in a position where I have to do it in a certain way. I could go for the 2 Mortar Banshees who haven't activated yet. I'm not too scared of these guys though, so I'm happy to only fire on 1. And into future rounds, I need these casters gone. They're so good. Hitting you on 2, 6s explode. Orc moment! Oh, that is an orc moment. That's only 5. But still, that's 15 hits.
15. Oh, I know what's going wrong. I'm using the wrong dice.
You've been using green dice this whole time and I haven't commented.
Preload them at 5s.
Nice.
So this is 15. This is 6 and 6s.
No ethereal. There's two passes.
No ethereal. There is ethereal.
Not ethereal. That's not masking. Spell eater.
Yeah.
Ooh, 6 passes. So that's 9.
So that's just the swarm set. Swarm.
And again, the caster.
You've got your bomb drones as well.
I would have put them into the other unit. Just be completely honest about that. I'm not going to choose that out. So we'll do his 4 shots now.
Yep.
Which is into that. So he's hitting on 5s. He's extra shooty. 2 hits with portal. So 1's count for double.
Yep. This is just 6 and 6 and 6s.
No 1s. He gets 1. That's spell eater. And then we'll do the 5 limited bomb drone shots. So I didn't declare this.
Same unit.
But Harvey knows I would have done it, and I'm also being honest in saying that I would put it into the Mortar Banshees. That is 15 hits. Oh, hold on, I'm missing one.
You are missing one, but what's they're all in 9. Do these ghosts too much?
No, I'll re-roll this.
Oh yeah, I think they basically are. I'm happy to say they are. Okay. The last one's got stealth, but I'm happy the ones go through.
50. Oh, bye. 15 hits.
15 hits. They're not reliable.
They're not reliable. What was that one I just flung away?
That was a 5, so that's the only hit you've got.
3.
But you need to roll this one anyway. For stealth. Oh wait, no. Yeah.
There's a 1. I rolled a 1.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see it. Okay.
3 hits.
Right. So this is 6 and 6 and 6s. Nope.
So that's ethereal into whatever. What's your second 6-up called? Oh no, armor into ethereal into spell eater. So when you hear Harvey say 6s, 6s, 6s. Oh, is that a fail?
We're fine. Cool.
Wait. Oh, is he a 3-up?
No, it's.
You rolled a 3 on one of your dice.
You weren't shooting him. You're shooting these guys. Right?
Yeah, but he needs a morale check.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I haven't done it.
Oh, so that's why it was 4-up into 4-up. Sorry.
Yeah,
okay, so they've passed their undead check.
Yep.
So the 4-up into the 4-up that Harvey just rolled was the Mortar Banshees. This guy's passed his morale check. So the 4 into the 4 was his morale check into his undead check, which he passed. And then the morale check for the remaining champion, who's the caster who's activated, also passed on a 6-up. So would you please activate my unit?
Yep.
Yeah. This is making me want to join the TTS tourney. Wow, my 2 favourite OPR legends. Thank you, Jordan, Donny,
Donny Donster.
Donny Donster. Comedic legend.
I believe a comedic legend. Yeah,
it's amazing having someone of such comedic prowess.
Honestly, the caliber of this chat has just gone up by so much.
The caliber of this chat's already pretty damn high.
I mean, it is pretty high. We've got everyone's favourite OPR dev.
Yeah.
We've got
me.
We've got Mikos.
We've got Mikos. We've got our 2 prime mods. The Orc King himself is one of them. Mr. Fitz. This is good going. And Jake, nice to meet you. Oh, do we still have? I
think there's more about just going in here into the Mr. Shooty guy. I think they've.
Chat. Give us just some general things in chat. Just drop hellos. Drop where you are in the bloody world or something. Drop your favourite army. Shit like that. Let us know what you're up to and how it's going. This has been so much fun for the lot of you who are here. Thank you for joining us.
Right, get that in there.
Adam saying, this makes me want to join the TTS tourney. Do it, mate.
Yeah, I thought that was happening already.
I thought that was already happening. It's just so much fun to just muck around and do like OPR online.
Right. This is...
Fits us at his keyboard. You're in trouble. Don't you dare kill the new Warlord of God.
Yeah, this guy's dead.
No, he's absolutely fine.
This is 4-ups, so we're gonna hit 1.
You hit 1. You can't kill the Warlords.
It's poison, so you roll 6s, so you can get 5.
It's a 5-up. No, he takes all wound. Well done, sir.
And then he attacks back with probably 1 minute plus.
He is a melee profile that is way off the screen.
It's just a blast, is it? Yeah. Just
I gave him the 5-point upgrade.
We have chilling, so it's only hits on 5s.
Easy. That was an R. That was R. If only I'd charged you and Furious was happening here.
Yeah, I mean, that's the orc moment, right?
This guy is the Orc King. This is the war boss.
3s? 6s even? Okay.
Alright.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, the middle one doesn't count. Just let the dice fall.
Just go again.
No, just let that dice go. There you go. See, no. Okay, roll. Yeah.
It's
Still there.
It's that easy. It's that easy. I win combat. Roll a 4.
Oh, no. Oh, he's still done it. He doesn't even need Orc dice. This guy's a god.
No, genuinely. But he is.
Don't you bounce me back.
No. I was making sure you put the wound on him. That's a pretty shocking result, though. 1 hit. It's not what we're looking for, though. Oh, whatever.
So I'm having an Orc moment. Because I'm going to look at these specialists.
Lupu, don't disappoint yourself by looking at the new Goblin Reclaimers. It's a sad place to be in. Honestly, I mean, so when we went to Bristol, I was playing the Knights list, and Blast is just so good.
Blast is so
good.
Most units in the game. If your opponent brings an army that is all one-ofs, they're losing that game anyway. No disrespect. Yeah. Andy was the one who did the testing for this. Andy, who's running UKGE with Ed. Spymaster Gaming, shout out to him. Go check out his channel. He does all sorts of stuff. He brought to one event Eternal Dynasties, all Ninja Walkers, all tough 6+, and he just lost every round.
Yeah,
and he was running it, so he was also like, he was playing to full numbers, but it was him being like, yeah, don't do this, it's rubbish.
Yeah.
But that's the way to counter Blast, and if you're doing that, you're probably not winning much either. Right, yeah, come on, Fitz, give me the green karma, thank you. I've got another unit of specialists to drop out of this, and they have 3 blasts and 3 limited shots. Now, I'm quite tempted to. I don't think I'm getting line of sight in 6 inches here.
No, I don't think so.
No, probably.
Maybe.
Let's just copy and paste this guy for a minute. Right, which is.
The other way around it, measure from there.
That's 6.2. That's cheap. Something like that. I don't think. No, we're not getting it. Cool. So that's where the specialists aren't going. So that means they want to go here. But because Undead has happened, this is the Undead thing, right? Everyone is left on 1. This is the primary unit to hit, but I can't even hit it because I've blocked myself off. So this unit of specialists barreling out of here isn't good. I'm quite tempted to leave them in the car.
I think that's not a bad play. At the very least, you can use your other units first.
Yeah.
I think you rush.
Does this thing have impact? I know impact. There's a lot of +5 impact. +5.
Why are we all sending all the energy to the orcs? What's going on here?
That's right. People of Earth, raise your hands. All one-offs. I'd still like to see the 6 times.
BS.
Yes. Blessed Sisters Walker. Someone linked it in chat in Discord the other day. 3 of the. I think it was 3 of the Blessed Sister Tough 9 heroes and 3 of the
exosuits.
Exosuits. That's what it is. I think
2 up regen protected.
Protected.
No, that can't be Blessed Sisters then. There's Rebel Guerrillas have like 2 up protected on basically all their vehicles.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the custodian way.
I don't know what regen's going on.
Oh, Jake. Appreciate you.
Unless he literally means bullshit.
The bullshit walkers list. So my strategy of overloading this flank is, I'd say, going okay, given this is round 1.
I mean, I think like this game mode really plays into this as well. This is like I hadn't really noticed before. This is another scout game mode, right? Because your opponent's forced into flanks.
Yeah.
In a normal game, I would have my.
Well, in a normal game, you want to be in the middle of the board because that's where you've got the most points to attack out from.
Yeah, but it forces you to basically become vulnerable to this kind of flank overloading.
It does, yeah. So these guys have a 17-inch charge, ignoring terrain.
4 noobs. Who has hold of what objectives so far?
It is still round 1, Jordan. Thank you very much for joining. It is 10 to 11. We've only got to round 1 because we spent a lot of time appreciating
this little booze goblin here.
We spent way too much time loving this guy. It's round 1, so nobody's taken objectives yet, but the game will get very quick now. Well, we'll tell you soon. It's probably going to be a 2-2 split, I'd say, at the end of this round. Right, so my immediate thoughts now are, what's the threat of this big melee walker coming up to this left flank objective and sitting on it? It's going to be these glaive stalkers who hit like a truck, and then the caster. And I'm quite tempted just to give up the point. We'll see how it goes. My next activation now is going to be the berserkers, who are going to, Harvey, you're going to be happy with me just jam, like, let's not cheat. Let's do this way. Do that. Doop, doop.
More cheating, honestly. So yeah, it is looking pretty dire for the ghosting down the right flank, and it's likely they're going to lose it. But what's happened there is a classic ghosting undead thing, where like I started with 5 units up here, and I still have 5 units up here, right? So
like you're not done there.
No,
but I need to do things about it. Yeah. I'm thinking I actually might unload.
Why is this?
The dudes?
Why can I not measure anything ever? Okay, so he can make that then.
Oh, you get
just into the objective. That's fine. I can.
Well, that warps my move then, actually. That means I have to do it.
Yeah, so that contest that. But I think I'm going to cast it first instead, so I'm going to rewind. I mean, no. I mean, I think you can jump out and... Actually, that lets you block it.
Yeah, that's a really fair point. So, to explain what's going on, Harvey's thinking about bringing the single Mortar Banshee to contest the objective.
Okay.
He is prioritising doing that over getting the casters in now. Before using his caster, because otherwise I can bring my specialists in the truck out and block his move onto the point, which is a really good point. And now that forces me to use these specialists to attack that.
They really do have 2 times walkers support and melee with the above profile.
Oh wow! We'll have to have a quick look at Blessed Sisters at some point.
Yeah.
So I've got 2 activations left. 1 in the truck and 1 over here. Whereas Harvey's got frigging 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I need to be leaning this way more. I'm constantly leaning over here and disappearing off camera.
It's a solo stream.
The people.
I'm gonna just.
Oh, is this one of those like? Is this where they have to trade off protective or something? They just have protected. Jesus Christ. Damn, those support walkers, that's like a stack, isn't it? What tough 9, which is a really nice stat line. Protected and regen, yeah.
Wait, is this Sisters?
Yeah, it's just Sisters, right? Yeah.
What? Oh, support walker. That's not the one I've got. I've got exosuits, but these are support walkers.
Walker's the one that gets guns, right?
275 points. Tough 9 is really hard to evaluate, I think.
I like tough 9. I think it's good break point.
Oh, but at 275 points, it's a lot.
But this guy doesn't get protected, unfortunately.
I'm burning an activation effectively. I'm bringing my melee walker up a couple of inches. We've got more bear goblins.
The double bear goblin.
If you're still not, go punch it in the mouth. I'm actually thinking about it, Fitz. I'll come on to that decision in a minute. Right, where's Discord?
Sorry, we just need to collect more bear goblins.
We're
gonna naively assume that these are new bear goblins. We know they're not. But we're going to put them next to the previous ones. If you copy
them, putting them next to it.
Yeah, we need more bear goblins. We're collecting bear goblins for anyone who's new to the channel. This has been going on for years now. We've got 3. If anyone has any good goblin picks, anyone here?
Add image. Oh, you can add image. This is the way to do it.
No, just drag and drop it. What are you going to all this?
We didn't drag and drop it last time, did we?
Yeah, we did. Oh yeah, okay. All right, guys. Welcome to the stream.
How do I help?
Maybe we should use.
How do you zoom out?
I'm Dave and I'm Harvey, and this is Don't Think Just Judge.
How do we zoom out, chat?
What do you mean? Just make it smaller. How do we zoom out? You're such a boomer.
I'm such a boomer. That's such a good point.
Sorry,
chat.
This is the most embarrassing thing ever. Oh my god, the slow scroll.
Sorry, everyone. The bear goblins.
Why would you go from that corner? Go from the other corner. There we go. The lads.
I'm actually going to have to...
Oh,
I'm going to put the big goblins down
okay.
here. Don't zoom in. You'll see that. That is a beautiful paint job, Mikos. Do not do that to yourself.
If you rotate them 90 degrees, you can just see just like grey and spray paint.
They used to do that at Games Workshop apparently for the like White Dwarf and for the promo images.
Just paint one side.
Just paint the front.
Damn.
That's all that's getting photographed for a lot of heavy metal stuff. Sorry, so explain my strategy here. Harvey can burn 100 activations over here. So my melee walker, I've moved him up a couple of inches. He's behind some rocks. There's a fourth beer goblin. We're getting derailed. I could move my melee walker up to contest the subjective. I then just take a charge from the glaive stalkers, who have a 17-inch move because of their musician, and a potential pumped cast from this champion, and I might just lose my melee walker, all in the name of neutralising an objective. I'm not doing that at this point. He can have it. He can move his glaive stalkers up into a charge range. He might try and put his champion into no man's land to get the cast off, at which point he's really close. He has to be within 12, so I charge him. I'm going to just burn that activation. That's my move done. I have one match.
Just the guy inside. Right. These guys being 1 inch, 0.1 inch out of range is kind of annoying, wasn't it? Now, I don't think this guy really gets much value here. I think he probably comes around and casts a blast spell and prays on the 4-up. I don't think he needs to be anywhere other than able to move 12 inches onto the point next turn. Something like that, maybe.
Oh, I really actually need to kill that Mortar Banshee because it's 1 for each one you control plus 1 for more.
+1. Oh,
VP.
is that this game mode?
I'll check. But you
no, you're probably right.
You explain your thought process here.
Right, I'm just going to cast a blast spell on this collection of nasty men.
So you've moved your guy over using your 1 remaining spell token
Yeah,
to
so
4
3
up.
up, 18-inch blast spell. Easy 4 up.
3 up?
Never mind.
You mean 4 up?
Well, yeah, I'm not for now.
Yeah. Oh no, this one is 1 VP for each. Oh, you've made a
No,
mistake.
you're on the wrong one.
No. At the end of each round, players get 1 VP for each objective marker they control, plus 1 VP for each enemy unit destroyed.
You think you're going to kill my Mortar Banshee, bro?
We're going. Now, genuinely, do I charge or do I shoot?
How many attacks they got?
1, but they're furious. We're hitting you on 2s. We're shooting you. Bad shot, furious. Yeah, we're shooting you. I'm not going to use my drones. Actually, I could use... how many wounds is... Both you guys are full health. No, I'm not going to use my drones. Alright. So, I'm bringing up my specialists, and I'm going to fire my 3 flamers into the Mortar Banshee. These guys have got the limiter weapon, but I'm not going to burn it. You don't have to if you're firing at range. Nuanced rule in OPR. Someone tell me if I'm wrong. I'm fairly certain that's the right rule. 3 flamers hitting on 2s into the Mortar Banshee. 6s explode. Orcs! It's good enough.
It's 2 hits.
2 hits.
We live these every single fucking time. This is 6s into 6s. Go with these shitty dice.
6s into 6s or 6s, 6s, 6s?
6s, 6s, 6s.
Okay, so this is a 6-up armor save. Mashar. Oh no. Okay, this is an ethereal 6-up save. And this is a spell eater 6-up save.
No!
Yeah, he's gone.
What was around the side there? Was it?
It would have been a 3. A 4, sorry.
Okay. He dies.
And that is plus 1 VP for Dave.
That is plus 1 VP.
I'm done for all my activations. So
Alright.
you can have it.
We're big gaming. Right, let's see what we've got going on here then. So...
Talk through your measurement and your thoughts whilst you're going. Chat, how are we doing? The channel names isn't Don't Think Just Shoot. Yeah, but I'm orcs with shooty, so this is why I like that Jester's army, because they're all furious, they're all fast and strider. I can just charge. They're really that Jester's chat. I can't tell you how much playing that excited me. Lupus, I thought you didn't have to use any weapon profile while attacking. You didn't want to. I'm fairly sure. Thank you, Adam. Yeah, I'm fairly sure that is the rule, which is
melee
that when you're attacking in melee, you must use everything. When you're attacking when shooting, you don't have to.
We have the chat on them. That's annoying. Right. I'm just doing some moves so I stay out into this guy here.
Zenith, good to see you still here, friend. Thank you very much for being here. Yes, you have to use all available weapons in melee, but not when shooting. That's the difference, which is why limited melee weapons are an iota of a point worse than limited ranged weapons. Limited weapons in general, I don't know, they feel really weird because you're paying for one go with it. But a lot of the time, you're getting so much efficiency compared to paying for 4 goes with a weapon. If you're paying full price, in theory you can use a weapon every round. In practice, most of the time you're not. Harvey's enjoying some TTS moments of clumping here. In practice, you are not using those every round. So limited can just feel really, really good then. Especially the thing I think that highlights that. Oh wait, is that why takedown is a rule, not a weapon? I don't know if that's why, but that's an important difference between the two.
Yeah, the melee limited thing is new.
As in the rule.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rule is new.
It never used to be. It never used to be the case. You used to be able to just like choose when you did and didn't. And there are actually very, very few melee limited weapons in the game anyway, right? I think it's just Shadow Stalkers and.
I don't know what it's just. I don't know that much.
Shadow Stalkers and HCF demo charges and Saurians, I think, have demo charges as well.
Grimdark Future Saurians.
Grimdark Future Saurians. So like, it really is like it's such a weird thing to change about the game because it doesn't really affect anything.
Yeah, I didn't understand it.
No, and I'm not really sure what it's targeting either. Like, what unit was abusing the fact that it didn't have to use its limited weapons, right? Like, huh? I don't know. Alright, this has been an absolute mess because this building is not the best. But basically, we've moved up.
Talk us through what you're doing.
These guys move on to the point because they're just like living legends.
So that's your champion with a ghost horde.
Yeah.
Just onto the point, but not going for any.
Oh no, I was moving stuff. I'm casting as well. I'm casting regen. I was just waiting for you to stop talking.
Oh, okay, cool.
So yeah, I'm going to cast regen on these 3 units here. I'm going to use 3 points here, and I'm going to use 2 points on this guy to try and get that off.
So this is the level 3 regen spell on up to 3 units, and he's doing it on a 2+, and he rolls a 6.
So it's these 3. Then I'm going to move my second cast unit up.
By the way, I'm starting whining here. Brace for you people at home. Do you know what you've rolled on your 2 cast rolls?
I'm just like insane, a 5 and a 6.
A 5 and a 6?
Yeah. I know, right? So there's a temptation to do this the other way around, to leave these guys behind and block ambushes. Like this instead.
I was about to be like, why are you blocking ambushes? Oh, because I have an ambusher.
Yeah, but I think 9 inches to there. Yeah, maybe we do that then. It doesn't matter too much. And then these guys don't have anything to do this turn anyway, so they're chilling. I think that's all my activations. Yeah. So end of first round, it's
3-2.
It's 3-2. Yeah.
2-2. Well, 3 points to 2.
Yeah.
Where's that D10? We'll take it there. What colour? What colour do you want to be?
Just do the point difference, right? Just do 1 point. 1 point to you.
Oh.
Or you can do what you want.
Okay. No, let's be clear.
Okay, got it.
What colour do you want to be?
I would like to be white because I'm a spooky ghost.
Ooh, we rolled it. Okay, so the spooky ghosts have got 2 points.
10 points.
2 points.
You rolled it, right?
And the Crumpin' Orcs have got 3 points.
Crumpers.
Yeah, so at the end of round 1, the Orcs control these 2 objectives here. We'll keep them green. And the ghosts control these 2 objectives over on my left flank. Have I just put a tint on the wrong object? I think I did. There you go. It's progressive scoring, so we each get 1 point per objective we control, and then the extra scoring kick in this round, in this game mode, is that you get 1 point for each unit on an objective you wipe out, and I wiped out his Mourner Banshees, so I've taken an extra point.
Do you want to resolve the start of the round thing?
So we need to have a little look at this. Exactly
yeah.
what I was coming on to. So this says, at the beginning of each round, roll 1 die and then and follow the instructions of the event. I'd say that happens after ambush.
Yeah, I think does ambush happen before the round? Anyone here played OPR before?
Anyone here know anything about OPR? When does ambush happen in context of this? Grimdark Future Advanced Rules.
It's going to say at the start of the round.
It is. I think it's going to be page 13. Okay, I was so wrong. Ambush. Maybe set aside at the start of any round after the first. Maybe deployed.
Classic nonsense.
I'm going to just say it happens. Ambush first.
Sure, like whatever. Yeah, I don't think it makes too much of a difference. But yeah, that does need clarifying, I guess.
We should make a list.
Yeah.
We should actually do that at some point.
It doesn't say only affects units on the board as well.
Yeah.
We should have rolled for your ambush unit last turn. We should have rolled for all the guys in the truck as well. It's any random unit.
Yeah.
It's actually true.
We need to clarify that.
Yeah. Because your transport, the units inside it could have actually been hit by that thing.
It doesn't make sense because it's thematically, right? This is bombardment.
Yeah.
So it's coming from above. It's not going to hit the guys in the buggy.
But it does say like any random unit, right? So
I know. Yeah, I agree with you on that. Pick
No,
one random unit from each army. So in theory, it could also hit the people in ambush.
This is tournament ready, bro.
Bro, this is going live on YouTube. Just
Tano, sponsor our content, please. We'll edit out all the bad things we say about you.
It's not about him.
No, it's not about him. It's hard to design a tournament pack without problems in it.
It's hard to design anything without problems in it.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah.
Jetpack boys.
Jump pack orcs.
Sorry, jump pack orcs.
Where's this going? Okay, so
Legally distinct.
start of round 2. In this game mode as well, the bombardment teleported to the middle of the transport. Hey, if a bomb is falling down and falls through a warp hole and catches my guys in the transport in the gobs, that's just their problem was being also, inside and not out.
Very likely orcs just leave the sunroof open, I think.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
I think you should hit all the units inside the transport, to be fair.
The ghosts are just providing a nice chill to a sunny day, really.
Yeah, honestly, Ghost of Legends.
Start of round 2, I'm thinking about where to put my ambusher down. I'm not coming into my own back lines because they're fairly safe. I'm really not coming over here onto this left flank because nothing's safe. So I'm going to continue my overall strategy, which was overload one flank. And now, with that, at the same time, I have mostly overloaded this flank. My strategy this round is to wipe out this flank and then continue to push into the centre of the board. Do I want to start my push into the centre of the board now? That's what I need to be thinking about. I might actually want to. I've also got to think about the fact I'm going first this round. So what do I want my early activations to be? I've got this melee walker who has 1 charge available to him. But I don't think he's wiping out this unit. He's AP4. Unfortunately, his AP4 is mostly wasted in this matchup. That's why I think AP4 isn't as good as many people think it is. Because it can just be really, really weak, like it is in this particular game. Which is, to kind of keep going on about it, is why Chaff is so strong at the same time. So that's one activation that it would be high priority in my decision making, mostly because I don't want to waste 2 rounds of this melee walker. I think I'm actually going to have to accept that I'm going to be wasting maybe even 3 rounds of this melee walker in the course of this game. I've dropped out my specialist with a flamer. Realistically, considering the objective scoring in this game, I don't think I want any of my units to be sat on a point unless they're taking it this turn. So my berserkers I want to get off. The specialists here, who are especially flimsy, I want to get off the point. Phrasing. So where are my ambushers going? Because I don't think I'm actually activating these guys first this round. I want them to be threatening multiple units. I also want them to be threatening an objective, so they're coming around back here. Shh, super secret strategy, don't eavesdrop.
Chat, tell me what you said.
There's a lot of thought here. I don't want to be on a point.
Yep.
Because you wipe something out and it goes, so that means that this unit of specialists is a high activation priority.
Sure.
Especially that I'm in range of your glaive stalkers.
Yeah.
So I really, really want to be activating these guys first. There's pressure because my melee walker only has 1 charge. So if I don't do that, that's another round of him doing nearly nothing. And of course I've got my ambushing units who really want to get a charge off. And so I kind of want them to be high priority. I want to protect the war boss because he's a god amongst men.
You're literally, unkillable monster.
But I think I can just rely on him to do his own thing. AP4 is, I think you have GDF tank's choice. Yeah, I agree with you there, Lupus. You're ready for it. Maybe it is more valuable in pure Grimdark Future system events. I was just saying I'm not a huge fan of AP4. I think AP2 and AP1 are the best ones.
Yeah, I hate AP4 because it's a bit like I'm spending the points and I'm going to get decent value regardless of what I charge, but I don't think it's something you want everywhere in the list, right?
You don't ever, did you say?
No, I don't think you want it everywhere in the list, sorry.
Everywhere. Right?
Yeah, because I think it starts to become redundant.
Oh yeah, absolutely it does. Well, chat's just so good in OPL.
This measuring thing is so annoying.
It's so annoying. Alright, I'll do that and call it 9. So these guys can now move on to the objective. They can charge this unit, they can charge this unit. They've got multiple game. Because I'm not doing them first. I think the threat of you wiping out this unit here with a charge is so big that I'm going to activate this unit first. I'm going to get the hell out of here. And I think I'm actually still pushing into the middle of the board.
I think it's bad.
Because
I think, like, at this point in the game, the momentum's in your favour, right? So you just make aggressive plays until you win the game.
yeah, I kind of agree with that. That's way better articulated than I could have ever done. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've said this before in some videos, but wound to damage ratio is a pretty big thing in OPR. Glass cannon is really good in alternate activations. So that's why the flamer units are really good, because they are like not paying much for wounds and they're blowing up units left, right, and centre, and your opponent has to deal with them, right? And you see what happens when I don't, right? Like this orc leader here on the right is now still alive despite the odds, and I'm kind of like in a really bad position here. They're within 9, I guess.
Do I fire... Because these guys haven't fired their limited shots. Do I fire everything into the Glaive Stalkers?
I think you do, because they're dead otherwise. So.
They're dead anyway, so you'll want a Banshee charge.
That's what I mean. So, oh, you're saying split it or not?
Yeah.
No, I think you keep it all on the same target. They're all within 9, are they?
Well...
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think... So, the value of splitting shots... love you, Fitz. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully see you soon. The value of splitting... Stop. First activation. Before we do that, who's getting hit?
Oh, yeah.
Would you roll the dice to see what our effect is, please?
Give me the 1 or the 2.
That's
It's
nothing. Okay, cool. Mission rules. How many people are going to forget them on the day? There's huge value of splitting shots in OPR because you can trigger multiple morale checks. It matters more against non-undead
There's a bigger
armies.
question here about whether or not you want to just shoot them all on Banshees. Because they're on a point.
That is a big question. That's a really good point.
I think that's way more valuable than shooting the Glaive Stalker. Glaive Stalker is obviously a more aggressive, scary unit, but realistically, right, like, I don't think I come back from this game if you gain an extra point.
That's a really good point. And it's a really safe move then for my jump pack boys.
Yeah, I mean, the jump up boys might get denied if I move this unit out or whatever, right? Which they should be refreshed, but I don't think that's too much of a concern.
Let's do it. Yeah, that's a really good point. Cool. So that is everything going into the Mortal Banshees, which is all within...
They're all in 9, yeah?
Yeah, they'll all be in 9.
Yeah.
These are the flamers hitting you on 2s.
Yep. Which is
9 hits. These are the blast weapons hitting on 5s and 6s explode. That is 12 hits total.
Yep. Right, give me some white dice.
Glass cannon depends on their range if they can get that first attack. Yeah, Lupus, you're exactly right on that. And so if you're, like I did in this one, if you're planning something, 12, yeah. If you're planning a glass cannon attack, have a way of getting there. I took the truck, and it was pretty damn good because you can give that Strider in 20-inch. Oh, look at that. 20-inch range and Strider, which is really, really effective. There's that. Oh, that's a 6. This is good.
Need some 6s here. Woo.
That's the unit gone.
Yeah, gone.
+1 VP for the Orcs. Yeah, good call. Thank you.
Yeah, I think the 5 5 stacks of Mortal Banshees are not as good.
Will you give me +1 point?
Yes. So which is this one? 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. You have to get it. You have to get that first hit. And if you don't... There's also then a balance, I think, of that glass cannon thing of the fact that these flamer orcs are 115 points with their limited shots. If they die, I don't really care.
16.7.
Like, they're a 100-point unit. They're not fantastic.
I think we'll be out of range of this if I play it cleverly, yeah.
That was in range of a charge.
Yeah, but I'm about to white a unit.
Oh, so you still want to be on the point.
Yeah, I think I can be on the unit over here. I'll point over here and not be in charge range.
Okay.
I think that 13 inches that should be where he is. Right. I think basically everything will be in range here. Get in, lads. Come on. All together now.
Right. What's the Glaive Stalker profile? 2 attacks each?
Oh,
you've got 10 impact.
Yeah, 10 impact. 10 impact and then 1 attack each. AP1 rending, 5 ups.
The 10 impact's probably going to wipe this unit anyway.
Yeah, I think... I don't know how much in range we are. I should have been measuring this more strictly. But I've got 17-inch movement, so I think I'm basically at the edge of it here. So I think a couple of these are out, unfortunately. But I think I can probably get some of them in.
Call it 8 are in.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Right, so 8.
And again, in a tournament setting, folks, please be far more accurate about your movements, but we are a bottle of wine deep and we're just chilling. So this is impact hits. That is mighty good.
Impact hits, and then this is 5 ups for AP1, which doesn't matter.
So this is his basic attacks, hitting on 5s.
Which is
1 hit AP1.
9 hits.
Okay.
Which actually doesn't matter.
AP doesn't matter.
No, it's just 6s.
6s into 6s. So we have a 6-up armor save on these guys. The dichotomy of dice. And they have Side Blessing, which is a 6-up. That's the unit wiped. +1 VP for... Oh. +1 VP for the Ghostly Undead. RIP the Berserkers.
Yeah. And then I'll move such that I'm out of range of this guy here. So I think we're basically just going this way, and then everything steps back, and I think we're fine. That's probably fine, is it? Yep, that'll do. I think there's nothing I can do about this doing so there, so I'll activate.
Right. Does this this has impact 3. So my jump pack orcs can just take this objective. We can get you.
Yeah, I mean 18 inches is really far. If you move the truck.
If I move the truck. So what I'm thinking about, guys, is how do I line up my specialists to charge into these Glaive Stalkers? To move up and shoot these Glaive Stalkers to try and wipe them out to stop you taking the point. I've also got this move with my melee walker actually to neutralise the point, which is a pretty strong move, I think.
Yeah, I mean...
Rather than playing into this, you then have to come and keep overcommitting this way, which puts you in the line of sight of the attack wave of all of these guys coming over here. Oh, this unit's got an orc leader in it. Yeah, I really want to do that. At the same time, this orc leader here, I want him to be doing things. I think I have to kind of leave him to die.
Yeah, I'm not sure what value he's adding.
He's the goat.
He is the goat. I mean, he did do 10 wounds with on a 6-up.
The truck has got 2 deadly shots on it. So I think I'm moving here. I can move 10 inches and still shoot. Yeah. So hold on, that's the orientation I was in. That counts.
Gamer.
And he's still in range of shooting. So 10 inches there, and that still opens this corridor up. The orc truck is gonna fire its deadly shots into your line of sight caster. I'll just make sure I'm not lying when I talk about this. He's got 2 shots, AP2 deadly, 3 at 18 inches. He's not shooty. I didn't pay for that upgrade.
No, he's hit on 5s.
Easy peasy 5s.
Easy 5s. Come on, game, don't shaft me here.
Right.
Show me the less than 5s. Come on. Come on, baby.
Ready?
2 5s.
We got a 5. Right, so that is 1 hit with deadly 3 onto the champion. So this is a 6-up. Now you have 3 more. So this is one of them.
Okay.
He's still alive. Okay. 1 more.
Okay.
Has he taken any damage?
No.
Oh, okay.
So morale on 4 up.
No morale. You didn't lose a model in the unit.
You don't lose a model, right? Do you?
Yeah, you need to lose a model in the unit to trigger morale.
I thought it was when you take wounds below half.
When you are a single model starting strength unit, it's when you lose models to take you below half strength in a unit, or wounds to take you below half your starting in a single.
That's that like finicky weirdness. Right?
That is that finicky weirdness.
Well, that's ideal for me because this man is charging into these guys. That's activated. He's going to cast a spell on the way in, obviously. He has 3 tokens, so he's going to spend 2 of this guy's tokens to make it happen on a 2-up. So all his tokens go away. And 2 of these guys go away. And I'm charging into this unit here. I'm going to make the charge to here. And so it's a 2-up.
What are you doing? 6 AP2 hits?
Yeah.
Please say a 1.
Okay, good.
Are we paying particular attention to Harvey's caster rolls?
Which have all been on 2-ups.
They've all been on 2-ups, but you've
Well,
rolled a
they've all
5, a
been
6, and a
above 4,
6. These are 6s. That's 5 dead guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'll do my charge properly.
Morale check.
No,
Passes.
I'm
You're charging.
Yeah. Right, so...
can I keep the morale check?
No. These are 4 attacks. Hitting on 4s with Furious and Reap. 4-up moment.
2 4-ups. You say Furious, Reap.
Yep.
So 2 5-ups and 1s count for 2. That would be 3 wounds. Classic. 1, 2.
Let's attack back.
This guy attacks back. He hasn't got any upgrades, so he is just A2. Okay. That is 2 hits.
You could die.
You still win. You can die.
I can die. 6 and 6s.
Nice.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Using the white dice.
So come back over here, my trusty
So
white
this
dice.
is your
6
ethereal. You need boxcars. He's dead.
Oh, never lucky. He is dead.
Nice.
Poor little fella.
Damn it. I'm going to take my 3-inch move this way.
Yep.
Right.
He did pretty good though.
Yeah, these guys are nice and safe now.
Damn it. Then actually when you win a wounds, you're half or less. Or if it loses them, wait. Or to fire. Yeah, it is wounds. Yeah. So I needed a morale check then? Yeah.
What? No?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. We've missed loads
Well,
of chat.
wounds.
Guys, sorry. Hold on. We've been concentrating. I'm not sure that's correct. I'm happy for that. When you suffer a wound and you're under half models.
There we go. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, yeah.
It's
I'm
fine,
happy
guys.
to be wrong there. Thanks, guys.
I roll a 4-up here and it's fine.
Yeah.
It never mattered if I roll a 4-up.
We've never had to go back. Oh, God.
I roll a single 4-up in these 2 and we're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Nothing changes. The game's the same.
The game's the same. Thanks very much for correcting us on that one, guys. I was so sure about that.
I know. Well,
there we go. How do I put this in? I've got a whole
the super secret orange die. That is my problem. I'm rolling the wrong colour die. Can you
orange
them to orange, please?
Orange is your favourite colour.
I'm ready for my comeback.
This is it. It's a bit of an anemic orange, isn't it? Let's give you stronger.
Can we get like
you want to go right the way to it?
You could,
yeah.
Is that the best orange we can get? It still looks a bit dull. Can I get something brighter? Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah. Oh yeah. Now we're talking.
Those well-known orange ghosts.
Give me more. I'm painting my own ghost orange. That's the only way.
Do it.
Okay.
This has convinced me my orcs do need to be green, and now I'm getting orcs, by the way. Yeah, this is hard. So that guy's died. This objective's at risk of this. And this. Oh, I actually need to respect the glitchy banshees. This guy's the shock guy, right? So he needs to shoot the Mortar Banshees in a good way. That means that he needs to attack this guy before he dies, so I need to prioritise that. Oh no. Did he die to the Mortar Banshees?
He didn't die last time to them. We got 4-up ruled. You know? Why are we such boomers? Why haven't we got on?
What's the matter with us?
Well, we should be... There we go. Look at that.
There we go.
Well, I go to the gym, right? You gotta make the most of it.
I go to the gym. It's over. Thanks, Mikos. It is fiddly language. Half or less of its total size of not a single model. Half or less of its tough value of a single model unit. Yeah, it is. How long have I been doing that wrong?
Once again, just cheating. From the start of this game to the end of this game, it's just non-stop cheating. Everyone knows, statistically speaking, you never roll a 6.
Go away. I do never roll a 6. Statistically, that is correct. I'm not winning on activation pressure. Oh, am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I can wipe out one of your activations, I might actually be winning on activation pressure here. This guy's still max health. This is the play. I bring my shock orc leader back in and I fire everything at him.
Yep.
Because this guy never whiffs.
We want to see some 5s.
Look
5s
at
and
this.
6s.
5s and 6s.
How many
So
6s have we
this
got?
is my shock gun. So 6s. 6s are the queen here. Orcs. I saw some 6s. That's not a single hit.
Finally, justice. Justice for the boys. Right.
Reactivate him, please, so I don't
Yes,
get
he's
confused.
activated. Right, this little fucker here dies today. But I can deny you a charge here, so it's a bit of a poop moment. Thing is, if you charge over here, you're not taking this objective.
Exactly.
So I think I'll let you do that. And I think we make some plays to the rest of the board. I think charging this guy who's already been in combat is probably a good idea.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it's kind of chilling. So we're gonna make this charge.
Yep. That is 5 more Banshees. Orange dice.
Oh fucking hell! Jesus Christ, that was so close. I almost lost the game.
I'm
on
a
the
good
spot.
guy, right? If I lose the game
You're a
because
good
of
guy.
orange
You're a
dice,
good guy. Okay. And the orange dice deserve a dramatic zoom in. Right.
nowhere near the fight.
There we go. I'm just gonna arrange them a little more.
All right, I'm
dramatically.
back. Did I win yet? Fitz, I'm trying my best. He's really trying to beat me here. Like,
It's a 4-up.
more Banshees are charging the secondary boss. 4-ups.
We got the deep lore.
It's not the big boss.
4-up rule.
Oh, okay.
2 hits.
Hold on. He's only on 1 wound. You've got a
Yeah,
chance here.
so 6s rerolls, 5s.
Oops.
Okay,
Cheating.
cheating.
Oh my God,
Okay,
twice?
Jesus, wow, dude.
He's going to die anyway.
Okay, man.
I'm charging him and he's going to die, right? Any AP? Poison.
No, poison.
5s.
6 reroll.
Reroll. He's dead, but
dead.
he's
double
super dead.
dead.
Okay. You can move 3 inches.
I don't think I got to the point from here. I also
You don't.
No, we weren't about that life anyway. That was way more than 3. I'll move back in a second. I mean, this is fucking stupid. Like whatever.
We've given Harvey the orange dice, so he's back in the world.
Sure, that'll do. Can you activate them, please?
I will certainly. Right, over to me. I have 1 left because you're a boo-boo poo-poo head. What is... Go away.
Don't forget to off the map.
Oh, and you, go away. My orcs with jump packs are charging this guy.
Yep.
So, go away. We have got 2 attacks each. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, jump pack orcs. Quality 4, no AP. Oh, we have a blast. Whoopsie.
Get the white dice then.
No. Always green. This is my blast attack.
Okay.
Never
So
mind.
you get.
Go away. Hitting you on 4s, 6s explode. Okay.
Oh, baby.
That was a miss. I'm going to put it back in. These are your AP nothing
we
hits.
fucking live these, lad. This is... How many is that?
11.
3, 3, 9. 9? 9.
11.
Okay. 11? You put the dice
It's
back
the
in?
same number.
11 and 9.
Yeah.
This is why this man always wins. He's insane. He's got the maths on his side. Right, 9 dice. This is 6 and 6s. We are not
So
afraid.
this is your armor save into your ethereal check. That is 3 6s.
We live these every single fucking time.
You need 4 6s.
4 6s and a dream.
He's killed ghosts that charge
Okay,
him.
dead.
Nice, get wrecked. And I'll move 3 inches back towards the point. Get wrecked.
Get wrecked, bro.
What a roll. Sorry, Fitz, but I'm using the secret orange dice. No, Harvey's using the secret orange dice, sorry. Dice miles away from the fight equals top tier entertainment. The Zenith, you know exactly how we do this.
Right.
I have 1 activation left. Are you outside of 24? Nice. Oh, are you outside of 25? Nice.
What was 25? Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
You're a musician.
I think I'm going
Which
for
I
this.
didn't count
I
for.
think I'm
last
going
time.
for these anyway, so... I want to deny this here. God, these guys have done nothing all game, have they? Oh, actually, no, they can't. Again,
Oh, you've got... Yeah, you're ranged guys, haven't you?
but they've only got 12-inch range, so they're not doing
Yeah.
anything this game. Okay, I think we're gonna full move these guys just into another board. They don't need to be on a point. We'd let you move just like dead move. So I think we move our 13 inches to here. We should be out of range of that guy.
Yeah, you're well out of range for that.
And then these
provided
guys,
you are, not a bozo about
these guys do some movement. Okay, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Amongst the white, the orange dice, they come. Right, and then I think this will have been arranged as they moved up. Happy with that?
Yeah. Okay.
Over
so
here.
explain for people at home.
Yeah, so I'm going to use this caster over here, 18-inch range, to pump this caster as it moves in. So
and then you're
on its
casting
way
the spell on your way in rather than where he is right now.
Yeah, so
to make sure the line of sight doesn't stuff you.
Yep.
He needs. Oh wow, yeah, he does need to go to 2.
So this is a 2-up.
To do 6 hits, AP2.
Oh, this guy's as well, apparently. Okay, good. The goat, the casting goat. Why do I ever buff things? Woo!
5, 6, 6, 4. Those have been your.
Honestly, I thought pumping dice was the right idea, but
It is the right idea, but you're just you, which is why I whine about dice. 6s. Oh, we were looking good. Bye bye, boys. You did very well.
yeah, they did very well.
My last activation is neutralizing this point.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, and then we're out of this. In that charge next round. That's fine.
Alright, let's see what's going on here. I don't know if that's having a range over there. Maybe it will be actually.
I'm planning to build a Dow army. I know Nexus really doesn't like the Dow. What do you fellows think? Dow Union. Are Dow Union the ones who get spotters?
Yes.
It depends.
Oh,
Did you
Jesus
really want?
Christ.
Yeah, Adam, we're not playing the homebrew rule here. We will do at some point in the future.
That should be -2 as
Dow
well.
Union. So
I'm going to cast a blast spell on this guy.
the blast spell, 18 inches.
Yeah, so 4-up. Easy clap. 3 hits. Actually, I have failed 1 blast spell at the start of the game. So, actually, you should be less mad and more happy. Fail all these.
Get fucked.
Jesus
Get
fucking
wrecked.
Christ.
So that was a blast spell into my jump pack orcs, and I passed all the saves.
Yeah, so.
Dow Union. Spotters are really cool. We haven't played with Dow much, other than really in lists. They have the potential to be really good. You will get the value from them in the way. Obviously, this is a bit of a stupid statement, but the way you play them. The way you play them, if you play around the spotter rule, which is +1 to hit when shooting,
I like them.
kind of, with nuance, it can be really, really strong because otherwise, and if I recall correctly, something else. Dow are generally a 4+ army.
This is sticky objectives, I guess. Yeah.
We'll do a roundup in a minute. Dow are a 4+ army, aren't they?
Yeah.
So the way you get a lot of value from them is it's 5/5. Is by using your spotters really effectively. These Dow spotters are too expensive for a 50/50 that feels bad. I honestly feel they need a guaranteed hit bonus like Eternal Dynasty Scat. Yeah, that's quite valid.
I think the big thing about Dow spotters for me that I like is that if you double them up, they get really fucking expensive. But they've got 18-inch AP2 weapons.
Yeah.
And because when you double them up, you get 2 different unit upgrades. You can give them the minus
-1
to
to charge.
the minus 6-inch charge, minus 3-inch charge. The minus to charge, you can give them stealth, and there's another rule you can give them. Is it +1 to hit? Oh no, the extra 6-inch range.
Yeah.
So
they become
like 24 inches. If you ambush on them, they can't be charged. Give them a bunch of spotters, and they become super, super expensive. But also, they're kind
really
of good against
hard to
everything.
get, yeah.
And they have scout as well, so you get to deploy them after. Yeah. I mean, good shots. Maybe not the best name for a 4-up, but I like them built like that. But I don't think that Dow has much else going for it outside of those units. I think like their battle suits and their stealth suits, they feel like they're missing some upgrades or missing something interesting about them.
There's something missing that just doesn't connect.
Yeah.
Remember, says Adam, 5+ is meant to be the baseline and 4+ is better than that. I'm gonna
4-up feels so bad.
fine and fair enough. That may be the way that the game base
Fantasy
intention
at least
is.
like that, right? But
I don't think that statement that may have been the design start point that OPR started with, but we are very far away from that. I think in the way that armies pull through in the current edition of the game.
5-up is poop.
5-up is to poop.
3-up is
3-up is golden.
Yeah.
3-up's where I want my
Flamers.
armies to be.
Oh, give me flamers every day. But to be fair, I think like if you're playing the game to win, you want reliability, right?
Yeah.
Like this whole like flamer strategy Dave did, if he was using bad shot and he rolled a bunch of 5s, it would be awful.
Yeah.
It would like he would.
I haven't actually really spiked my shooty.
No, not really. No,
I spiked on that first one. No, not that it's massive.
No,
I spiked
why don't we
my
use
flamers
shot?
have just been quite like average.
Well, I mean, they kill every unit they've attacked, which is average flamers, yeah.
But like the dice rolls have been 3s, 4s, 5s.
Should we do a round?
Yeah. Down was something that need a bit more of a chat. Though at some point, Zenith, jump into just general Discord and at Harvey for his Dow list, because you have a really interesting spotter drones heavy list.
I think spotters and grunts, right?
Yeah, I think it was just all that.
It's just like AP1, lots of shooting kind of vibe.
Yeah.
I just don't think anything else is worth running. The only other interesting Dow do, which I think is a mistake, it's like a weird rules thing, is one of their, I think it's battle suits, have an upgrade option to replace things and gain combat shields. And if you upgrade them in a certain way, you can make it so that only one of them has a combat shield.
Yeah.
Which is a really cheeky way of, on your first charge, getting +1 defense.
Yeah.
Which I don't think it's good, but it's interesting because I think it's the only place in the game that it exists. But yeah, I mean, I think Dow is one of those armies that's like, I don't really like any of their tough 3 units. I don't really like any of their tanks.
Their stealth unit's kind of cool.
I think the coolest thing about them is the reduced charge range thing.
Yeah, that reduced charge range.
do that, right?
They have 2 unique rules, I think. I don't know where else that minus charge is in the game.
I don't think it's in the game anywhere else, yeah.
So you can get some cool things,
And
but then...
the spotter also exists. There's like 2 different versions of spotter rules, right? There's one that's like...
You roll a dice to possibly get the effect.
And there's another one, the next time something shoots, they
Yeah.
get just the one, yeah. Either way,
so
end of round 2.
End of round 2. We've spent a long time waffling. Thanks for sticking with us.
End
folks.
of round 2, guys.
It's all in how you want to destroy
Halfway.
Design an army, says Fitz. I like to use transports with 10-man squads of shotguns and spotting drones. Good old Fish of Fury.
Yeah.
Fitz, would you drop a, like, whatever Dow list you play into the lists chat in the Discord, please? I'd be interested to see that. At the end of round 2, Harvey's Glaive Stalkers have come in for a thundering steal. We've got a neutralised back objective here. He still holds 2, I still hold 1. Because my jump pack orcs went for the kill, they haven't taken this point, which has meant that Harvey gets 2 points at the end of the round. I get 1. It is 5 all into round 3. Game's closer than we thought it would be after that first round.
Yeah, I mean, it's the classic, like, early alpha strike, looks very scary.
Yeah.
But this is a ghostly undead thing, right? Like, I am way more durable than I have any right to be here, right? Like, we should have seen a couple of stunned units, which would be game over for any other army.
Yeah. And so, how the hell do I play this round? This is a hard round. I've actually only got 4 units left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy crap. I actually might just get thumped here, because you've still got 2 casters.
It's a thumping.
That's difficult
We
to
need to
roll.
roll for thingies as well. 3
D3
hits.
hits.
Yeah.
So for me, 1, 2, 3, 4, reroll 5 and 6. That's this one. And he takes D3 hits. 1 hit.
1 hit, 2 up. Easiest.
For you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
You're down to 5, okay. Reroll 6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
These guys, yeah. So
1 hit.
6s and 6s. Don't you dare use that dice. I know that's the orange dice.
Do use that.
Use that dice. The orange dice. Too good. Too good.
Hey, okay. What is this mechanic?
God, this optional rule is changing the game so much. It's
It is.
wild.
Insane. In the membrane.
Honestly. For anyone who watched the activation video the other day, Dave's Walker here has been subject to the waste 2 rounds of its life strategy, where you move away from it and make sure you're out of range of it and stuff.
Yeah.
So currently it's feeling like a bit of a feels bad 335 points, whatever it was.
OPR is a fast game, 2.5 hours later, end of round 2. Hey, we've been goblined, okay? There have been beer goblins happening.
Yeah, it literally took Dave 45 minutes to get the first beer goblin picture up, and then we got almost twice as many beer goblins, and God knows how long we spent on that.
We went
Also,
up
like,
200%.
literally no one else has posted any goblin photos, which I'm very disappointed about. I thought for sure they were still deploying an hour and 20 minutes ago. We're flying through the game. It was all the other bits beforehand. More goblin photos is what I want.
More goblin
I'm so
content.
disappointed. I can't believe literally no one
Where's
else has...
Mikos? Where are you, mate?
Surely Fitz has got a single goblin he could take a photo of. A man's got like a million minis.
We're so far into the goblin jokes, and I've not said goblin D's once.
Yeah, well, that's probably for the best, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, it was. We've been chilling.
Should we make Friday night goblin posting night from now on?
Nice, I like it.
Yeah. We'll make a channel for your goblin pictures.
It's called Don't Think Just Charge.
I
channel.
only have 20. Because you've had enough time with how long this game's taken to print another and paint it up entirely.
Right, I think we're just punting the melee walker in. You've got 5 activations. This is the point in the game, folks, where you
Spellcasting.
really should think
Before you
so
charge.
hard about what is going on. You should be thinking what's going on into the back of round 4, but I just don't have it the capacity. This is a hard game. What are you thinking?
I think that all your activations suck, so I think
They do. I'm thinking truck back here
I don't hate it.
with the charge for impact. Next turn I've got here. This is round 3. So next turn I've got here. That's what I've got.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the flare of the century? Right, we'll do this. Let's have an impact charge.
Yeah.
And we're gonna 3 impact hits.
The sideways skid, love it.
2 ups. Oh no! What is happening, Orc Dice?
Okay, these are 6 and 6s.
So this is ethereal, and
And
this
then
is
6s again, sorry.
Spell Eater.
Okay, 2 dead.
Good job. Good
And
job.
then we
3
get.
attacks back.
Have I been baited? These green dice. Oh my
Oh,
god.
colourblind
oh my
moment.
God, what the hell? You hid them over here. 3 attacks back.
On force?
Yep.
Wow. So you lose 2 and you lose combat.
You lose combat.
4 up. Fail a morale check.
Yeah, that looks like that's
Nice.
doing that, right? 4
And then 4 ups.
This is gonna be the most tragic death of a unit ever. Okay.
One,
one
okay.
more. Sure.
A dead moment.
Oh, you
And I
bounce
bounce an inch. Yeah, that's the way I bounce. Thank you. Just drop it. It's fine.
Drop it like it's hard. Okay.
Activate. Thank you.
All right. I've given you these charges, which I don't mind right now because I think if you charge one of these, the other one moves on to the point.
Yeah.
And I think this makes sense to come over and contest this. These guys can fly over here and attack this, which I don't think they wipe out this unit if they charge it. I could also just charge this truck and stay out of range of these guys.
Can you do that and stay out of range?
Yeah, they've got 12-inch charge, right?
Yeah. Oh, you have a sneaky unit hidden around the back here that I hadn't seen.
Yeah. But also I can just leave this here. You charge this, they probably don't die.
Adam's done 1,500 minis and none of them are orcs and gobs.
What?
Yet.
By that he means, just in case anyone's feeling bad in chat, he's printed 1,500
He
minis.
hasn't painted
He's
them.
painted 15. There's a temptation to go on the orc leader here. That does open up this charge.
Yo,
back.
don't do that. He was going to get in the truck.
There's no way he's running away in the truck. Okay.
Talk through your thoughts.
Yeah, so, I mean, part of me's thinking 13-inch move here, cast a spell on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
But it would be unsupported, so it would be a 4-up.
You don't care though.
This is an extremely fragile unit that's just hanging out in space.
Yeah.
And I feel like they should just die. It opens up this charge here, but I'm not too worried about it. I think this unit's got to come up and cast this spell.
Okay.
That lets this guy support it with his spell casting. And we're happy, I think. If we're saying we can see through this building, which I'm maybe not.
Yeah.
Was it one of the buildings we marked? I can't remember.
No, I think you can see. Just so you
Sure.
can see. Yeah.
I mean, I think I can get to there anyway.
There you go then. Sorted.
Yeah, so I can do that. Anyway.
Yeah, that's fine. That's clean.
So I think this is the play. It just makes the most sense. It puts it in a position to contest your next turn. And also off the point lol. Yep, cool. So we're up here, we'll cast a spell on these guys. This is a 2-up. No.
So you're taking 2 points off of this guy in the middle.
Yep.
Anyone counting at home? How many?
Anyone counting home?
There's a reason Dave's a salty boy.
Right, so that's sixes. Six sixes. Now, statistically, these guys die. We see 1 6 here. Life goes on.
You see 2 6s. There you go.
Yep.
All right. This is crumbling now. Yeah, fragility of orcs. All right, we are charging here.
Yep.
So we have got
4 stomps.
AP doesn't matter.
AP4, AP doesn't matter.
So I just do all 12 attacks.
Yeah, 12 attacks, hitting on 4s, Furious.
Oh. That is... Oh, the dice of... What is going on? Why is this happening?
This is what happens when you roll 2 good dice rolls at the start of the game.
Yeah, it really is.
2 in.
That is 6 hits.
I'm not rolling those dice. It was a nice try. Right. These are 6s and 6s. Glowstalkers are not the tankiest.
Yeah.
Go to Undead moment. Go to Undead moment. Goes to the Undead moment. Let's remove those 2. Now, if I don't attack back, you got Fear 2 anyway. The chance of me killing you is slim.
You need to do 4.
Yeah, and I've got 8 attacks, and I don't get impact. So I need to do 4 wounds, which means I basically need to roll 4 6s on 8 attacks. So statistically, this is no good. If I don't do it, we lose half the unit on average. So that'll be 4 attacks left, which we can bring over here to kill this guy, which I think is the right move. So we're just going to lose the combat and hope we roll 5. It's that easy. These guys charge over here.
Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Let's end the stream.
That's been Don't Think, Just Charge. 2 ups. 5 hits. And then normal attacks. None. So 5 hits on 5 ups.
He's got 2 wounds left.
He's a believer. Easy 3 5s.
Yeah, the orcs are just falling apart here.
Yep.
There's fragility of orcs against... I'm done. I'm out of activations.
Yeah.
There's fragility of orcs against the resilience of Ghost of the Undead here.
Yeah. So from here, I think I just win if I just contest the objective, right? So 13 inch move up to there. That guy can be in, this guy can be out. That'll do there. There's no reason to cast a spell here. That's activated. And so catch it. I mean, we can march.
Did you just say 4 of those on 6s? Yes, he did. I charged in with a melee walker and hit him 6 times total.
I'll shoot this guy in the middle for 10 attacks.
Which is only slightly below average, to be fair.
Just 3s.
Goblins incoming.
Oh,
what is
goblin
happening?
posting? That's pretty average. Right, and then they are on 3s.
7 3-up saves.
The dice was.
I'm not betraying... I mean, the green dice may be betraying me now, but I'm not betraying them. 3-ups. Oh my god, green dice.
4 wounds, okay.
What is going on, lads?
And then I activate as well.
Is that all of your units?
Yep.
Oh, did you activate these guys?
Oh, no, I didn't. Sorry, no. These guys are basically a redundant move.
Charge the buggy.
They've already charged this turn, and I'm very happy.
No, you got charged. Oh, yeah, you're
I'm very happy just to float them. Yeah, okay, so end of round 3.
It's looking bad. That's flipped. Losing that many activations that quickly. That is 3 points to the orcs, up to 8, and no point. Sorry, 3 points to the ghosts, no points to the orcs. And yeah, that's not something that can be come back from. I think that's the end of it.
That is the game, yeah.
Because I have 2 activations, right? So I can charge here and wipe them out, but I don't get a point for it.
No. You can't wipe out this unit realistically.
I can't wipe out that unit at all.
I mean, with Furious, you could, in theory.
In theory, but that requires me to get 6s and you to not make saves on your 2.
If you just roll 12 6s, I reckon you're in a good spot.
Let's orc it. Go on.
It's what the people want.
Right. So the end of round 3, orcs are losing quite badly here.
Oh, we need to roll for damage first. That's it.
Yeah. What happens?
Oh, AP hits.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to hit this guy. No, it's not. A D3 hits. 3 hits.
2 ups.
4 ups.
4 ups. Sorry.
Right,
1 wound. God, I wanted to leave them unscathed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's that. Doesn't matter. You can take.
Yeah.
What was it? 3. Yeah, they're fine. I'll do this charge. This is 12. Fours. Yeah. Cool. We'll leave that there. Good game.
Good game. Good game.
That has been it. That is a win for the Ghostly Undead in scenario 4 of the tournament pack, which is called
Bombardment from Space.
Under Fire. That was good fun.
I hope you all felt under fire tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fire commentary.
Oh, fire dice rolls.
A little breakdown. I think. Go on. You want to go first?
Little breakdown on that one. I mean, Grimdark Future into Age of Fantasy Army, sort of 4x4, is going to favour Age of Fantasy.
Yeah, I have more activations than you.
You had 2 more activations. Ghostly Undead are so good.
Yeah, I mean, anyone who was here from the start probably saw like how fragile it looked early on. But it's just like an unending resilience, right? Like it's like, yes, he absolutely blew up one of my flanks, but he didn't quite blow it up enough. I didn't
finish it.
Like, it required so many more resource commitment going in, and this is always how I play OPR, right? Look what's left on the board, right? The 2 tankiest units. I don't care about killing the tankiest units.
Yeah,
when
it's
I
not
can
the way
kill
you need
other
to play.
And Dave's list was very fragile, to be fair, so it doesn't play very well into the whole Ghostly Undead endurance, throw caster spells at you and just kind of roll with it. But yeah, I think that made a big impact. I think the Walker not kind of getting in there.
Yeah, I wasn't
I don't think it made
so
a difference.
bothered about that.
I don't think it really made a huge difference.
The Walker at 1500 is not a good buy.
I think it's. I mean, it's the Ghostly Undead thing. It sucks ass against Ghostly Undead.
It sucks ass against like AP4's good if you had Battle Brothers.
If I was literally any other army, yeah, then that would be really nice. I mean, like, so you can see like Ghostly Undead struggles against the 2-ups. In this game, I just ignored them all. Most people's armies don't have like a million 2-ups, right? But you know,
it's the nature of the game.
Yeah.
Sometimes you face the right one, sometimes you don't. And Ghost are strong, and like the resilience is just something. This is why Undead is so good.
Oh yeah, I get to play the whole game.
You guys play the whole game, and I don't.
I mean, to be fair, you didn't actually fail any morale checks, but like if you had failed some of the morale checks, it would have been even more of a stomp. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I think we had like 3 different melee morale checks in the top right here. That
and
you
I
passed
just
on. Yeah.
sailed through somehow. Yeah.
But you know, under normal circumstances, that would have just been like game over, really.
Yeah, and Ghostly Undead, the 6s into 6s into 6s thing is so good.
Yeah, and the other thing here is, if you look at the board, what are the units left on Dave's side? Well, it's their strongest units, but also it's AP4 and it's deadly, right? And it's like the least threatening units to my whole army.
Yeah, exactly.
Are the well, I mean, AP4 is equally as threatening as A4, but it's not paying its points cost, right? Whereas like the Flamers really were, and the deadly weapon is not, right? It can impact 3. I mean, it won the combat, but it's basically a meaningless charge.
Yeah.
I think the don't die on the point thing is kind of interesting.
That is interesting. It makes the game a bit.
I think
you have to.
There was a bit more thinking, yeah. I mean, like, you normally don't want to be on the points, but I think what it made more interesting was the order of activation.
Yeah, it really did.
Right. Like there was a moment where I moved on to it, and you were like, "Oh, that was a mistake," and it probably was, right? And like the decision here or whatever, right? Like to do stuff. I still think this is the right flamer attack.
Yeah, I do agree.
I think 1 VP is more valuable than.
Oh, maybe I don't know. Maybe actually, in hindsight now, because I know how fragile I am, I need to take out your high threat units. Maybe that's the difference there. But the VP is valuable. Maybe it was a bit short-sighted, but we both agreed on it at the time. But maybe now, get the hindsight.
I think it was still good. The Glavestalkers did nice this game, but actually they didn't do a lot. This is the kind of mobility thing I was talking about, where it's like Scout's really good in a lot of these game modes, and you should be packing as much flag fast as you possibly can do, really, because without the Glavestalkers, they never contest the back point, or at least not in time, I guess. So maybe that was one reason to go for that, go for this one here instead of there. But it feels like 1 VP could have won you the game on the spot, but I think this flank then just failed.
It did, yeah. It just kind of fell apart.
Like it felt like it was like, we're winning this, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, I have like 2 bosses left, right?
You've got 2 casters left. That's why the Ghostly Undead casters in stacks of Ghost Horde is really egregious.
Yeah, like just the 6 hits AP2, just slap that stuff all day long, you know? So yeah, interesting though.
Interesting.
But yeah, Ghost of the
It was a good game.
Ghost of the Undead. I mean, we didn't get to see the cool Banshee thing, but you can't see what they do in a normal game. Right? Normally they'd be active turn 2, but like they just do exactly this. They just sit around.
At the very worst, right? That's still a good unit for just taking points. Everything in your army is so good at just playing the game, playing the objective game.
Yeah.
You're just well rounded and strong, and this is the sort of thing where you could just have 9-10 units of loads of the ground activations, and just chill.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, I didn't quite cover it when we were talking about our lists, but basically everything in this army is 200 points.
Yeah.
Which makes like target prioritization fucking a nightmare.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Like everything feels like it's worth the same amount, and it is. Right, and for the grand strategy, I have 4 casters that are all doing the same things. I have 3 mono banshees, which are just annoying. Right, they didn't really do much here, but
They soaked.
But they just
And
exist.
these guys here are still around.
Yeah.
That's it, and that's just, you need that 1 or that 2 to have activations to burn,
Especially
things to
in
contest
basic PR,
objectives. Like, it's that thing of how Undead is so good. Oh, Zach, thanks for joining the stream, mate. You're coming right at the end.
I told Mikos to go get you, and he didn't.
That's such a shame.
So it's totally his fault.
So Zach, welcome to the stream. Bye.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks very much if you're watching this in the future on YouTube. This is going to be a long old stream. We're just going to ping this up for you to enjoy this weekend.
This is a 2xer.
This is watch this at 2 times speed.
Yeah.
Let us know how you thought this went. We're definitely up for doing a few more live streams in the future.
We'll have white wine next time.
No, then I'll be really sloppy drunk. That's not okay.
IPAs and white wine, I think. We can probably just about squeak that.
Dave won't be able to pick up or see dice at that point. It'll be great content. Lovely. He did.
Yeah, I did, Mikos. At the very start of the stream, I said, go find that little dweeb.
Zach.
Bring him here.
Nice. It's also been great fun talking to everyone. Thanks for being with us tonight.
Yep.
Just chatting to you guys has made this so worth it. It's been lovely. Have a great weekend. For those of you in Britain, enjoy the bank holiday weekend, and of course